Yo, what is good? This is going to be a stream where I will be doing some chatting at the start. We'll kind of talk a little bit longer. Then I will go into my Backloggd and do some reviews because I've been wanting to like review a bunch of different games on Backloggd that I've like either recently played or recently beaten, and I haven't had time, so I said, why don't we just do it on here? And then we will end by playing this game called Lost and Found Co., which is a hidden object game. I think it's one of the better ones from what I've played. It is a game that I found originally during Steam Next Fest and did the demo of, and I loved it. It came out a number of months ago, but I just simply have not had the time for it. It's been on my list, and I'm like, you know, if you've been watching the streams this year or the VODs this year, you know that I've implemented a new system where I have like an ongoing list of kind of games that are up next for me. And I've just been slowly knocking those out every week here. That's usually what we play. Sometimes I zag, like I did Silk Song a few weeks ago because I had to do that for like remap homework. Here it is. I put on moisturizer right before this stream and it's kind of started to fade, but like I was very, very shiny. What's up, Wallaby? My current game of the year. I did give Titanium Court a shot. I like could not remember if you were here for that stream or not. The VOD is on my Twitch, but also on my YouTube. You know how to get to both. I don't really need to tell you, but yeah, I did give it a shot. I did enjoy it. I do plan to play more. It is not like, holy shit, this is like the best thing I've ever played level for me yet. Maybe it could get there. Probably not, because I feel like I don't tend to like, I can enjoy more, but it's rare to go from like it's chill to I love it. I think the only game that's happened for me in recent history is Clear Obscure Expedition 33, where when I first played that, I was like, this seems cool. And then I played a little bit more and I was like, holy shit. So I was just dragging my mixer near me so that I can mute myself as needed. Real Janet plays Consuming Directory for me. Did you see, Wallaby, that, and this is like also relevant to everybody else, but like, did you see that Patrick Klepek, my colleague over on Remap, interviewed AP Thompson, who is the developer for Titanium Court and also did work on Consume Me with Jenny, and that AP Thompson said me and Patrick's conversation on Consume Me changed how they did the difficulty, which is kind of crazy because, well, one, that's just kind of crazy in general because it's like, whoa, humbling that developers listen and then take our feedback. It's like, yeah, I'm an influencer now. But what's crazy, Wallaby, is like, the reason I bring this up for everyone else in chat to get context is Wallaby hit me up on Blue Sky and was like, oh, I was loving Titanium Court. It was like my goatee. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but you kind of said you hit like a difficulty wall of some form. And that's what happened with me and Consume Me. And I'm just like, oh, that's kind of a bummer to hear because I know that like AP Thompson was like to some degree working to avoid that. So it sounds like, at least in your experience, they weren't really successful, but I'm interested in playing more and seeing what my story ends up being with this game. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. I'm a little concerned on where you ended up with it, but that's not going to stop me. But it will make me give a tip of the hat if I end up in the same situation. Good for you guys. Look at you. Yeah, it was really interesting. Got a couple of questions with them queued up. I see. Is it like horribly difficult? I can't speak to the difficulty. Other people in the chat are welcome to, Wallaby included. Not to put you on the spot. I don't know if it was like an RNG issue or like what you kind of ran into, Wallaby. And obviously, if it's spoilery, you know, you can leave it vague and then leave it at that. But right before I hit record, I mentioned that I got a Tamagotchi. This is the Tamagotchi. I'll try to show it a little bit more on camera. I don't think you can see the creature in there. You probably just see like an Angel logo. This is an Angel City FC Tamagotchi. To my knowledge, I don't think I've ever had a Tamagotchi. Maybe I had one as a kid. Who didn't? But I think like low-key I might not have. And I decided that I want to try to actually keep this thing alive. So I'm going to hold it up to the mic so you guys can hear the little beeps to some degree. Right now it shat on the floor. So then you press a button and then you clean it up. But you can check its like status. It's very like dated and frankly pretty boring. So right now my little guy is 2 years old. He was 0 when I got him. I got him on Saturday. Today's Monday. He's super hungry. He doesn't have any effort. Let me feed him. I'm going to feed him pie because no one takes the pie. I wish you guys could see the animations, but like, I don't think they really come up on camera very well. They barely come up well when you're fucking playing it because it's not backlit. Like, you know, it's just a regular ass screen. And yeah, like what I've been, obviously people can throw in their Tamagotchi anecdotes and knowledge. I had to study the fucking manual to know what was going on with this thing because it's not very intuitive. Like some things you could definitely figure out without the manual, but like I'm really glad that I had the manual to read it. The box was really pretty that I came in. I ended up just getting rid of it because I'm like, I don't believe in keeping these boxes even though they're really cute to look at. I'm feeding him candy right now. There's like a bat that comes in, then you have to tap the screen. But like I tap the screen and I feel like nothing happens. So I have no idea how like well that works or not. And then for the effort meter, I guess you have to play like this like really like boring platformer that appears. So you do that for a bit. You can praise them. It says that's good for them. I don't really know how good that is. My creature is an angel. I don't know if they're always angels or if that's specific because it's like Angel City FC, which if I didn't say before, that's LA's women's soccer team. Whole generation of us scarred by the Tamagotchi death. I am optimistic, Jungle Queen, because I would love to. I don't plan to play this forever. It's frankly pretty boring and like kind of a pain in the ass. Like that is the game, but I would like to at least get one of my Tamagotchi to adulthood, quote unquote, and then they like leave. I think a little sparkle animation happens or some shit. And then I guess you get another one. Once I get that second one, I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, hold on. This is the platformer. And you just... I should pull up footage of this or take footage of it so I could show you guys later. Maybe I'll make a TikTok on this. And then you just like jump over. I mostly got it because it's like, oh my god, like a video game thing that's related to soccer. Like my two hobbies coming together. And it's cute. I thought it would be like a nice little like bag kind of charm. Is this triggering for people? Let me know in the chat if this is like an upsetting sound. We won't be hearing it too much. I'm just going to do it this one time and then I might do it again during the stream, but I won't hold it up to the mic just to spare you guys. And then I have no idea like how long do I have to even do this platformer thing for it to like count? The noise is more nostalgic. That's good. My Tamagotchi only got wings after it died. Oh. Okay, I'm going to back out and see. Okay, so then you can check on their thing. So my thing is 2, and he's at AP. I forgot AP stands for like angel points, I think. The hunger meter's full. The effort meter's full. I'm going to back out and then click over to praise them. And now they're happy because I praised them. And now that's it. There's a way to like see the time too. I'm trying to remember what the time button is. There's definitely a way to see the time. It's actually kind of bothering me that I don't know how. But there is a way to see like the time. You set the time when you like get the device. Something that's interesting too about these, if you're not familiar with them, is at a certain point, your little Tamagotchi buddy pet goes to sleep. For me, it was 8 o'clock. I think they just said at 8 o'clock, most kids are probably going to sleep. And then you turn off the lights like in the game, so the Tamagotchi can sleep. And then I don't know what time he wakes up. I got up at like 6 today and I don't think he was awake yet. So it might take a little while. When I first got this, I was like, this is going to take fucking forever. I'm not going to have time to be like doing this every 2 seconds. I feel like the amount of times it goes off is on the low-ish end. And I'm big on doing like Pomodoros when I work, which if you don't know that format, it's 25 minutes you work, 5-minute break, 25 minutes on, 5 off, 25 on, 5 off, 25 on, and then a 30-minute longer break. So sometimes during my Pomodoro breaks, I've been just like feeding or playing with the Tamagotchi. I keep saying Tamagotchi. It's like Tamagotchi life. Tamagotchi. And yeah, but mostly it's just a cute little bag charm. I never had one of these, and if I did, I don't remember it. So yeah, and it's funny because it is a screen, but this feels like this is not really screen time kind of vibe. So it's like a nice little activity to do. I'm also Tamagotchi, very like Tamagotchi, yes. And yeah, they're kind of like this. I mean, that's like, this is a dumb question, but is that either a real word or derived from a real word that means like something related? You know what I mean? Like, what is the etymology of those two words? Because they are very similar. I'm guessing that they're like, that I don't know Japanese, so I'm not sure what they could be referring back to. But if anyone knows, you're welcome to share. It's not a screen. It's basically a fun calculator. Yeah, it's like, it's a screen in a very technical sense, But this is my little buddy. Super cute. Wouldn't this be like an adorable necklace too? I don't know. Maybe I'll do some fun things with like displaying it and having it. I'm a little worried that it's going to pick up on the podcast that I do this week. I have no idea how long it takes to raise one of these things. You guys can tell me in the chat. I don't mind the spoilers. But that's what I'm working on. I figured probably want to have one of these before you like have a baby. So everyone should have to take care of a Tamagotchi at some point in their life. It's part of growing up. It's part of getting responsibilities. According to the wiki, according to Bandai, the name is a portmanteau combining the two Japanese words, tamago, which means egg, and uochi, which means watch. Oh, that's cute. It is a little egg watch. Cute if true. Probably true. Wikipedia runs a pretty tight ship. But yeah, so we'll be hanging out with this guy. They make modern ones too. Like Bandai Namco's still making these. This is like more of an old school build because when I Googled them, they seemed like they have modernized it a little bit. But fun fact, presumably the reason they have this, again, this is Angel City FC. They play in a stadium called, I call it BMO. It's BMO. I don't know if that company is BMO or BMO. They play in BMO Stadium. And they have a some form of partnership with Bandai Namco. Like they recently like launched this like Pac-Man bar in there. So this feels like an extension of like the Bandai Namco relationship that they have. So just like a really cool like sports games related thing. I think those crossovers are really fun. So and I love like that this is very like girl game coded. Like this was, a lot of people had like Tamagotchis, but I do think it leaned a bit more for the girls. So it being like the women's team is really cool. In general, like it's a fun part of women's sports. Like I think they do a lot of things that try to like add a layer of like femininity to the experience, which is like really fun. Whether that's like through giveaways or events or partnerships. So something to casually keep an eye out for. Even if you're not the biggest sports fan, like it could be fun to like check out what's going on in that space. And obviously there's like girly quote unquote things in men's sports as well. Like pretty much every team has like a Hello Kitty night and stuff, but yeah, it's fun. As someone from Canada where BMO is from, it's BMO. That's what I thought, that it's BMO. But then when I said it, I was like, is it not BMO? I've never asked anybody. I just kind of assumed it was BMO. So good to know. BMO sounds way better than BMO. What company is that? I feel dumb for not knowing that. Why am I blanking on what? Okay, so it is a bank. Okay. I was like, most of them are banks, right? So it's like, that kind of makes sense. Okay. So that's that. Up here in the Bay, the Hello Kitty nights are popular. Yeah, like it's cool that you're from the Bay. I lived in the Bay for a couple months to maybe about a year. I lived in San Francisco for like 1+ years or so. It kind of blurs together. And I started out living in SF. I lived in outer Richmond, like walking distance of Golden Gate Park. Most beautiful park I've ever been to in my life to this day. Such a cool place. And then I moved to East Bay and I lived in, where was it? I'm blanking. Thank you for the follows. Emeryville. I lived there with my now husband, by the time boyfriend. And before he lived in Emeryville, he lived in Oakland. So, yeah. Shout to the Bay. Yeah, Hello Kitty nights are huge here. I'm in LA, if for those who don't know. Hello Kitty nights, I think, are huge everywhere. Like, I wish I liked Hello Kitty more because there's so much, like, dope Hello Kitty shit. But, like, I just don't be rocking with Hello Kitty like that. Like, I'm not even, and I kind of hate that take because I feel like not rocking with Hello Kitty kind of makes you a contrarian in a way. It's like, oh, I don't like Hello Kitty. I like the other fucking animals. Like, I like a lot of the other animals more. Sanrio, that's what I was trying to think of. Let me look up Sanrio characters. I'm a fake Sanrio characters fan. I can barely remember the fucking names. I really like, for Sanrio characters, hold on. I got. Actually, maybe we'll just look at Sanrio characters before we start the backlog stuff. Let me click that. Let me also see. Hold on. I got a little message. I want to make sure it's nothing important. It's just a thumbs up. Cool. Okay. So look up Sanrio characters, and then I'll log into my Backloggd also. So we'll have that ready to go. You're going to be hearing me click and clack. You'll see it soon. Monterrey, Mexico has a whole KFC based on the Sanrio characters. That's fun. Monterrey is like such a fun place because from the American perspective, that shit literally is America if it was just hotter. I mean, there's parts in America that are that hot, but like it's very reminiscent. Like, I hadn't lived in LA when I went to Monterrey. I went to Monterrey when I was like 8. But I'm like, this is just like LA if more things were in Spanish. Is kind of what Monterrey felt like. Yes, big Golden Gate fan. They have like animals there. They have the Camera Obscura if you walk up the water. And they recently got, not like MLS, like the league that's underneath that. I forgot the name of the league. But they got a soccer team that I think plays in that park now. I think it's a men's team. Maybe they have a women's team too. I don't remember. But that's really cool. Hold on. I'm going to cut my camera for 1 second because I want to blow my nose. And I don't want to do that on camera. If I just cut it, what comes up? I'm scared. Oh, nothing. Perfect. Okay, yay. Okay, cool. I'm moisturized. I put on lip balm. I de-glossified myself. And I have these 2 things pulled up. I want to look at these Sanrio characters. Let's see. Why is this image so low res? Dun 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 dun. Some might be missing from this image, but yeah, okay, cool. All right, to solo gameplay. Okay, perfect. Safari browser. Yeah. Eventually we'll swap this and make this like the Google Chrome browser or something. What was I going to say? I am supposed to be switching over to Safari because I just got a new ad blocker that's supposed to be really good. But all my stuff's on Google Chrome, so I just keep reopening Google Chrome, even though I literally paid for an ad blocker on Safari. But this is someone else's ranking. This is not mine. Credit to... Oh, this just is like a random JPEG. I don't know. I used to be into Firefox. I'm all in on Chrome, honestly, for like experience. I know it's like drains power more than Safari, but I just like it. But I think I'm going to go back to Safari because the ad blocker I got only works on Safari. For me, the Sanrio characters that really speak to me are, I do like Pom Pom Purin, I like Cinema Roll, I like Karopi, or maybe I'm not saying his name correctly, you know, the fucking frog. Like, don't at me, I'm a casual. Before the gatekeepers come out. I do have this guy, Bad Bats Maru or whatever. I have like a pouch that has his face on it. I respect Kuromi a lot. If Kuromi's your favorite, like, you are like an alt baddie, and I love that for you. Like, Kuromi is like cool girl pick. And who else do I rock with? That's the most of it. This penguin I have respect for as well. Like, I might get a little piece of merch. My Melody is also like baddie circles as well. Like, I feel like these are just like two peas in a pod. And yeah, that's basically it. So I guess my favorite is probably, frankly, I think my favorite is Cinema Roll, which is like kind of annoying because it's like kind of a basic bitch pick. Pom Pom Purin's really cool though. Love doing that collab game in Animal Crossing. But I do have the again, is it Karopi or am I supposed to say like the whole thing, like Karopi? Let me know in chat how I'm supposed to say that frog's name. But I have a mug that has him on it, and it's like so cute. Maybe I'll bring it for this stream because I drink out of it pretty often. I got it from Universal City Walk. But yeah, let me know in the chat who you're rocking with from these guys. But these are the guys, and I just like looking at them. I don't know anything about them. I don't know their lore. I haven't read a comic strip. I haven't seen a piece of animated work. I just like to look at them. I like how they're shaped. That's it. Choco Cat. That's a good pick too. I do like. Where is he on here? Is he on here? I feel like I can't. This is not alphabetical. This is. Oh, there's Choco Cat. Choco Cat's a really good pick too. That's also like a cool pick. I know there was like that cartoon with like this character. You can rock with this character, and that's cool. Pachaco in Hangyodan. Let's see. Pachaco, I do recognize that name. Sorry if I'm saying the name wrong. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Where the fuck is this animal? I have to like, oh, there. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too. I mean, they're all good. Gudetama I also respect as well. Y'all will know. Let me wheel the other way. They're both first row. Thank you. As y'all know, on this stream, our Magic 8 Ball. I dropped it and it started rolling away. Oh, yeah, this one. This is a good one, too. I will say, like, a lot of the characters are very well designed because, like, off the top of my head, I'm like, oh, these four are cool. And then the ones you guys are naming, genuinely liked all of them. Like, there's some I don't really like. I'm not really into these guys. This squad over here, I don't know what's going on with these ones. I don't know and I don't want to know. I don't really like the... These are pretty popular, too. The little, like... the little twin stars. They kind of, like... They kind of rub me the wrong way. They kind of remind me of, what is it called? Those, like, fucking little angel statues that, like, grandmas like. I know that, like, obviously the grandmas might have liked them before they were grandmas, but they, like, remind me too much. It's like precious memories or whatever, precious moments. They, like, remind me of the precious moments babies, and that I don't like. So there are some I don't like, but most of them are pretty freaking cool. But yeah, y'all will know that our Magic 8 Ball is a Gudetama Magic 8 Ball. So anyone can fall victim to Gudetama. Patty and Jimmy give me Raggedy, Ann and Andy. Patty and Jimmy. I'm scared to see. These are cute, though. These ones are cute. Yeah, see, like, some of them I'm just not into this. I don't like this monkey either. I don't really like the deer. Like they're not all winners to me. But, like, a lot of the ones y'all are calling out, this is all just to say that, like, I've been rocking with the call-outs that y'all had. Because if I didn't, I would tell you. It says I'm connecting to the chat, so it's possible that I dropped out a little bit. I'm just going to type that. Might have been nothing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's get into these game reviews that I've been wanting to do. And I had a list of ones I wanted to do, and then, of course, I got rid of the list, so we're just going to go off the dome. Let me, like, crack my back real quick. Okay. So the way I do my reviews on Backloggd, they are very casual. I do try to put forth some effort. So, like, to give you context for, like, social media platform reviews, right? Which, like, I would consider Backloggd to be a tracker, but also a form of social media because you can follow people, you can have followers. What I've started to use Backloggd reviews for, let me move my phone because it's falling asleep, is a way to document what I think about a game. I play a lot of games, and the years go on and on. It's been really nice to, you know, continue to have this career, and I hope to have it for a really long time, forever, presumably. And honestly, even if I didn't have this career, I would still very much be playing video games. Unsurprisingly, I love video games. So for that reason, I want a way to refer back. Like, there are times where I'll play games and I'm like, I don't really remember what I thought about it, or I'll know what I thought, but I won't know like why I thought it. I'm like, oh, I didn't really like it. I don't really remember why. And then it's just kind of like, who the fuck knows? What's up, J-Herb? So for that reason, I've started reviewing games on Backloggd, including games that I don't finish, just so that I can have, why did it go back? Here it goes. Something to say about them. So there we go. That's like pretty sizable. So yeah, that's that. You know, I did Jigsaw Puzzle Dreams. I did Pragmata. I abandoned Super Meat Boy 3D. So I just, you know, I say DNF and then I kind of write a little thing. I really wish Backloggd would add a way for you to respond to comments, because people will comment on my reviews and I want to respond, but like I can't. Like, there's just literally not a way to respond. So that's kind of annoying. Let's look at played. So I might go back to like Hosey or Puffies, like I did, or Hosey. We're debating how to say that. Because I did like it. This is when I streamed the VOD on my YouTube page. But frankly, I have a lot else to play. I don't know that I'm getting back to it. Yeah, I am. I do want to write more on Pen 2 Pixels. And yeah, I would like to do a lot more editorial like features. I have a couple ideas for stuff, and like one of my goals that I have not gotten around to is just to write more. I have so many ideas, but I never start writing them. And then, so they never get made. They just live in my head, and I'm like, I'm sick of it. like there are many things about myself that frustrate me, and that is definitely one of them. So hopefully really soon, like I want to start getting in the practice of writing every day. Not just this, obviously I'm going to write right now, but like just fucking start working on something and get shit out there, because like it's been months and months since I've done anything for that site. I think I wrote in January, and I love what I wrote. It was a feature. A lot of people called it a review, and it had review components, but ultimately I felt like that was more of a feature, and the feature was Dogpile is a roguelike deck builder that wants you to win. Definitely read that if you've never read it. I was gonna paste it, but it doesn't want to paste now. Hello? Paste? Yeah. I was like, well, let me paste in my own chat. But don't you know the AI can write this off for you? Exactly. So there's always the grift angle that we can turn to in desperation. But no, I mean, in all seriousness, I want to write definitely my best of list. Normally I like to do that at quarter one. We're already going to hit quarter two. It's time. I have the games ready. We need to get that thing written. That thing takes forever to write. But, yeah. Anyway, well, let's get into reviewing some of these games. So, I feel really comfortable saying this is a good video game. I would like to get back to it, but I don't know if I have time. Again, I have to kind of prioritize stuff. And when things don't really, like, light me on fire, it can be rough for me to go back to, because it's like, I'm also trying to some degree, prioritize, playing stuff that I'm passionate about. So, another thing I did, again, I kind of like started the year strong, and then I fell off because in December I wrote a feature, actually. I'll paste that one in as well if you want to read it. Again, site's pen2pixels.com, but I wrote an article called My Pursuit to Finish the Games I Claim to Love. And basically in it, I statistically broke down of all the games that I have beaten, how many of them did I love, how many did I like, how many was I indifferent towards, and how many did I dislike. And I just wanted to enjoy a little bit more, but specifically my beef with how I was playing is I feel like there are games that I enjoyed that I did not beat, while I have a bunch of games I did not enjoy that I did beat. So what the fuck's going on with that? I want to be better about that this year, but also obviously I do enjoy finishing games to have a more full and thorough conversation on them, even if I'm not necessarily enjoying them. Like, I find value in that in a number of ways. People can do criticism and content how they want to. I personally don't want to be someone who only writes and talks about games that they like. I have so many cool ideas for game stories. I want to finally start writing some bitches. Yeah, do that. I wish I was accepting pitches. I am not. I've dabbled with people writing for me before. I did have Eddie do a review for me or a preview for me a long time ago, which was fun. But frankly, I just paid that out of pocket. So maybe one day I'll have like, it'll be bigger than just myself. But for now, I really want to like get my own stuff going. But yeah, definitely pitch some stuff, or just write for yourself. Oh, talking game narratives. Okay, hell yeah. I just saw a narrative thing go up the other day. I wish I could remember what it was. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. I repost stuff on my Blue Sky a lot whenever I see work stuff. But yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, can you post it on if you end up doing anything? I feel like a game jam could be a good way to like crank out some work. Obviously, they're crunchy in nature, but they're pretty fun. Like I did one time. We didn't finish our game. I was the I was the narrative designer on that game. It's like weird to say that because it's like a game we made in 40 hours or something and didn't finish. But yeah. Okay. Hosey. We're going to make this a DNF. Maybe I'll return, maybe I won't. This is a really lovely design game with, I'll say room design game, I think. Yeah, thank you for listening. This is a really lovely room design game with a hint of cleaning / renovation. I guess I didn't spell renovation right. Oh, only one N. Because everyone... Oh, something I was going to mention, too, that I started saying, but I didn't finish my thought. This is a casual platform. It's, you know, not going to be, like, as polished a review as I would do for, like, an editorial place, or even, like, as full of a thought as I would say on a podcast necessarily. But it's more serious than I take, like, I have a Letterboxd, same handle, Gameonysus, if you're curious. And for that, I mostly just do joke reviews. I'll do, like, a one-line joke and then rate it. Like, I'm not taking it seriously over there. Here I'm taking it a little bit more seriously because I want to refer back to it. Like, I want it meaningful enough that I could read it and jog my memory on what I thought of it. It is not like unpacking. I'll say the game unpacking. Though you do technically unpack. So many people ask me about that. Unpack, LOL. The narrative is super light. That being said, I love the little details in this game. Lovely physics system where you can do things like see the weights of the beanbag chair as you move it. It also has some great options for stacking assets. You can finally put a sofa over a rug in a decorating game. Thank God. There are also... Had to update the command to say husband Isaiah. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah. I know. I think I have to change his name in there, too, on the emotes. What else? There are also some cute extras, like some of the items having specific noises when interacted with. Example, motorcycle vroom. Sound design wise, it's good, but nothing wildly notable. They take a more cartoony approach to sound design. And there are a lot of repetitive sounds. / they don't do unique sounds for, like, if you place a mug on the ground versus a carpet versus a table. I did play this on stream, yeah. VOD's up on, might not be up on Twitch anymore, but it's definitely on YouTube. And I liked it. This is the kind of game where if I didn't have this job, maybe I would play it more. Like, it's nice, but it's like being realistic with like the time I have, the kind of experiences I want to have. It's like, I don't know that I'm going to come back to this. I might though. I did like it. But I have to be honest with myself. It's been weeks and weeks and I have not gone back to it. This thing is shelved. And I don't know if I'll ever go back to it. So the review is in. Okay, so that's Hosey. Then we have Puffies. Same deal. I had such a Puffies vibe like a few weeks ago, and then I haven't touched it since. And I actually haven't been gaming on my iPad like much at all. So yeah, I'm ready to do a review for this as well. I think this is also a good game. DNF, but I can't wait to go back. This is just a sweet and simple take on I would say it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle game where the pieces are puffy stickers. Now, let me know in the chat if you've played this. It's a delightful way to pass the time / lower your heart rate. Yeah. That's basically it. It's nice. It's nothing crazy, but yeah, it's just a nice game. This is a game that I think Kyle Hilliard put me out of this, which is funny because we had this happen last time I brought up Backloggd and brought up Puppies. I noticed that someone was like, Kyle Hilliard was shades of Met Pag again. Kyle Hilliard made me think this game was the second coming of Christ. It's like, I think Kyle was very glowing on this game for sure, but like this game is a great example of sometimes lack of, I don't want to say ambition because I think every team has ambition, but like this game's not doing a lot. So it's like it can kind of only be so great because of what it is. But what it is doing, it does really well. And it is like a good video game. Like it achieves what it sets out to do. It's an enjoyable experience. Like it just isn't like that special. Like if someone played this game and said like, 2 out of 5, 6 out of 10, it's just okay, I would totally understand what they were saying. And I think their assessment has like a lot of validity. But for me, it's like, I think it does enough that it's like, yeah, it's a nice time. Like, I think it's neat. So that's why it gets 3, and Haley agrees with me. She gave it a 3 also. And most people agree with me. It says an average of 3.1. Again, not that many reviews, 7. But like most people feel that it's a good game. I will say that this person nails it. It's definitely less engaging than Stitch. Like Stitch is a much better game. This also goes back to the games can have the same numerical score but be rated differently. So like not all 3s are created equal. Obviously this is 3.5 that you can, do to like show that a little bit more numerically. But like I have a lot of games that are rated 3, a lot of games that are rated 4, a lot of games that are rated 5. I could still rate them individually against each other if I had to. So yeah, like I don't think this is as good as like there are other games that do a better job, or there are other games that are better and more impressive that are like cozy and like simple and whatever. But like I think Puffies is a good game. I recommend it. I'm not like shaking people down to play it, but I do think it's good. And I hope to go back to it. This one, I like Puffies more than Hosey, I think. It's a little bit more snackable than Hosey as well. So anyway, that's those games. Let's go to games I've been playing. So I don't know if we're going back to Inconveni. This is a game actually, let's start right to left. Let's start right to left. I'm in denial that I'm going back to Animal Crossing. Spoilers for Pew Pew Bang podcast I do. It's underneath the Min-Max umbrella. It's 4 of us women coming together talking about video games. It's a video game podcast. It's also a slumber party. If you don't already know it, look it up. It's fun. It's really good. It's twice a month. And seasonal, so we take like a break in between seasons. But spoilers for PB Bang, we have an Animal Crossing episode coming up. It's light spoilers because I did post about that on social number of weeks ago or a week ago or so. I really want to go back to this game because I know that it means a lot for Kelsey. And also, I think it's a cool game, but I haven't made a lot of time for it. I'm going to stay in denial, and I'm going to leave this in my playing. Yes, award-winning PB Bang. Get yourself a little blanket, yes. We do have really good ads. We have the ad-free version if you want to give us money, which we appreciate because it makes it so that we can live and buy things. But frankly, yeah, our ads are really good. We are quite picky about what ads we pick. And I know it's funny because every single podcast is like, we only like, well, actually not every single podcast. I think there are some pods that are like, hey, we just partner with somebody and whatever ads they put in. But I think a lot of podcasts do we're not like the other podcasts. We really use our products. But like genuinely, we turn down a good amount of ads. Like, nothing crazy, but we are picky with our ads. And we genuinely love everything that we use and that we promote. And we're very big on like, we don't want to promote shit that we like aren't excited about or that has like major drawbacks. So like, yeah, we've been pretty good about that. I want one of those little blankets. Nia set aside the money for it though. Yeah. Not gonna lie, the little blanket, she luxurious. She's expensive. Even with our code, she's a bit expensive. But this is now a Lola Blankets ad. Genuinely, I love the Lola blanket. Just make sure when you wash it that you do not put it in the dryer. Just follow the wash instructions because they just say don't put it in the dryer. Air dry it and then you put it in the dryer for a few minutes to fluff it. But it's been perfect condition as long as you follow the wash instructions. I've had it for months and they gave me one because of the ad, right? Like to like use and like try out and stuff. And then I bought one myself and I want more, Ash. I would love to have. Well, without having a house, I don't want to have too many Lola blankets because they're big. They like take a lot of space. But like my dreams to like replace all my blankets with fucking Lola blankets. Like no joke. Like those blankets are so fucking good. I'm praying that they make more shit, honestly. They have blankets. They have pillows. They have dog beds. And they have, I think that's kind of it. But I would love for them to do like, I had an idea and I don't remember what the idea was. I don't know. But I want more Lola stuff. Fun times. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to leave that in there. Kiln, I'm not going back to this game. I didn't like it and I didn't think it was very good. Okay. So we're going to say abandon. That's unfinished and staying that way. We're taking it off of playing and we are reviewing it. I mostly score on the same scale I use for Pen 2 Pixels, which I've never actually revealed publicly in terms of what the numbers mean. Actually, I mean, it's implied in like the thing. So I have like 3 is good. 2 is okay. 1 is bad. Man, I honestly think I'm giving this a 1.5. That's like kind of brutal. I could see it being maybe just okay, but I think it's kind of bad if I'm being honest. I talk about this game on the MinMax show. If you're interested in hearing more of my thoughts, obviously I'm going to say my thoughts now as I write this. Kiln did release. It came out maybe like 2 weeks ago or so. Kiln is out. If you want to play, it's ready now. I will not be there with you. I dipped into this for not too long. I guess we'll get into it for the review. Only played a few matches, TBH. 1 solo and the rest with a co-op. Well, with 1 other person plus randos. Actually, let me just do with my husband plus randos. Neither of us liked it or thought it was good. Now let's see, what about it didn't work? Loved making the pot. Maybe I'll do that at the end because I actually genuinely did love making the pots and how you shape them into different classes, dip them, and decorate them. Very cool idea, but the gameplay isn't there to support it. No, you can't make the bots and not play the game. Not really. Okay, so what is the problem with this game is the question. I guess there's a couple problems. So one issue that I have with this is when I hit other pots, I don't feel the impact of my swings. It's like I never really make contact. That's definitely one issue I have. What else? It's a little tough to pin down. I think it just feels like very like slippery, like kind of unwieldy in a way. Oop. Hold on. Let me reset the cache of my stuff. Let's see. I think like we'll do, and I'll be willing to say it. Maybe I was just bad at it. But it felt pretty unwieldy. What else? I wonder if other game modes would have been able to make it more appealing to others. Yeah, like I just feel like I will admit, like showing my hand, I'm not a big funky physics person. Like I don't really like let's see. And admittedly, I'm not a big wonky physics person. My chat's reloading again, so if I go down for a second, that's my bad. The general consensus, I don't think people liked it. Like I looked up the something that I don't think I'll write in this review because it's a little bit like dramatic sounding. Like I don't want to sound like I'm just dogging out the game, but like, so in general, Double Fine games for me have been kind of hit or miss. I didn't like Psychonauts 2. Like I didn't like how it controlled. But I did like Keeper. Didn't finish Keeper, but I did enjoy what I played of it, and I should have finished it, but I played this like as I wrote with my husband, and then he literally like kind of like turned to me and said, "Is this game bad?" And I'm like, "Kind of." Like, and then I looked it up, and it hasn't been very favorable, I don't think. Let's look up the Metacritic. And obviously, it's just an aggregate of people's reviews and da-da-da-da. But I do like to look at it to get like a general sense. Yeah, 68 on Metacritic. That's not as low as I'm rating it right here, but something that you kind of got to keep in mind when you're looking at Metacritic is because there's so many places reviewing, and frankly, I'm just going to be a little bit of an asshole here for a second. I don't think all of those places are like great critics. And I think you can kind of, if you're reading places, like some places just read better than others. Like some websites, the writing is better than others. I think that's just kind of true. So that being said, I personally have found in my experience, if a place doesn't write that great and they do reviews, they tend to review pretty favorably. That has been my experience looking at the landscape. And part of, for like additional background on like my qualifications on that take is I am a consultant. Like on top of doing my like games criticism, I also do mock review consulting for studios when approached, when I get the opportunity, when it makes sense. And part of what I do there is like I do Metacritic predictions. And one reason that I always put the score higher than my own is because like I think generally when you get a lot of people reviewing something, it's going to skew higher than not. Doesn't mean that like, if something gets a 90, it's like wasn't really good, or if something gets like a 60, it's really bad inherently, like make your own opinions and stuff. But like the reason I bring this up is it's kind of hard to score under 70 on Metacritic. Like if you score under 70, I think that is kind of telling that like your game might be a little bit on the rougher side. Like there are not many, and to another way to phrase that, and y'all could, you know, do the Pepsi challenge on this. That's not the right phrase for that, but you know, tell me a game that scored under 70 that was actually like, no, this game's really good. That you, even if it's just like that you think is really good, we don't even have to all agree. Save space. I won't dog you out about it. I think you might have a hard time finding too many games that fit that category where it's like you think it's good and like everyone else is tripping. With Double Fine, I was like Digital Foundries. One Blip isn't terrible. Yeah, like, you know, and I don't know how it's sold or things or whatever. Only 35 playing currently on Steam. It is late it's a Monday, you know. Okay, I'm not a big wonky physics person, but it just didn't seem fun to me. It wasn't something I wanted to get good at. This is like an aside, but it also weirdly felt like it was trying to be Splatoon. This is like so specific and kind of a nothing comment in a way, but the fact that like me and Isaiah felt that, like my husband Isaiah, and then I went on MinMax and Ben was like, it's kind of trying to be Splatoon, and I'm like, why is it kind of trying to be Splatoon in a weird way? It's how you initially drop in. They did like drop a new map recently too, so like I do think they're looking to like support it. But yeah, like I don't know, it just wasn't fun. It just wasn't fun. It wasn't good. Admittedly, again, I already gave my Fall Guys. You know, it's funny this person brings up Fall Guys because, like I write in my little Backloggd review, I'm not like a wonky physics person. I'm not a big, like, I didn't mention the multiplayer of it all, but like I'm not really into these kinds of games typically. So I will say like that's my caveat to what I'm saying. I don't consider myself an expert in this specific space, but I do remember playing Fall Guys, and even though Fall Guys is a funky physics game, and I'm not like obsessed with it in that like it's kind of just not my type of game feel, I think that game is like so much better than Killin', which is not like it's one, it's kind of apples and oranges. Two, like, oh wow, a game that people fucking adore is better than a game that you didn't like. It's like, that's not saying a lot in a way, but like it is, because they are kind of similar structured. Frankly, the only reason I didn't get more into Fall Guys is because the matchmaking was really like not a great experience for me, and that's why I didn't play it more. I do keep it installed because people tend to want to play it for charity, and I will play Fall Guys for charity because it's for charity. So yeah, sure. Yeah. And then like on here, for instance, which this is just like the streets, but this is Backloggd is interesting because it is just like random people, right? It's like, these aren't like critics, you know, these are just people that are doing reviews, but you are like hardcore of a gamer enough to be on a website like Backloggd. So it kind of does have like, there is something to that. It's like, not only do you play games and like games, but you like are obsessed with games enough to be like on a website where you track your games. Like you're kind of a sicko. So I do kind of like looking at the Backloggd reviews, and I think they're not like wildly accurate, or like, by accurate I mean like, do I agree with their opinion? Because like there's no such thing as accuracy in a review. But I find them to be like fairly meaningful. It can be a fun place to look at like what people are scoring stuff, because it is like the hardcore people. I only use Backloggd for lists. Yeah, totally fair. I use it for lists and I use it for reviews. I technically do like the playing and I'll do shelf and abandon and stuff, but my number one priority is the list, and my number two priority is the reviews. Was me writing reviews. So we have that done. I'm so glad I did this for stream, because doing this during my workday, which this is still my workday, but like it's a different part of my workday. Inconbini, one store many stories. I kind of want to finish this though. I'm going to say shelved, because I kind of do want to finish it. I had like a really relaxing time playing this. Is it good though, or is it okay? I feel like I didn't play enough to score it. I probably won't finish it once it's on the shelf, but I have finished games that I've shelved before. I don't even know if I might just not even scored this one. So didn't play enough to feel comfortable scoring it, but I'd say I lean on good. Maybe it's just okay. I don't know. I enjoyed the relaxing monotony of checking the shelves and getting little story details with the customers and through stuff written on maybe like in notebooks and on memo boards. I will say negative points for them not using real Japanese on the items. Seems like a weird decision. Shout out to my colleague and we'll go pal instead of friend. Pal, Sarah Pods for pointing this out. Embarrassingly, I did not notice. Who makes it? I forget what studio makes it. The person that made it though does I forgot if they speak Japanese, but they worked in a Japanese convenience store as part of their research. I think they might currently live in Japan. Hold on, I'm tabbing over. It's Nagai Industries. Nagai Industries. Yes, this is our Tokyo Game Studio. I do think, though, not to... Hold on. I'm seeing if, like... I think the person who made it is not Japanese, though. They just live in Japan, and they have a studio in Japan. Don't fully quote me on that, because I dug around a little bit, but I'm also, like, kind of doing some assumptions. But yeah, embarrassingly, I did not notice. I don't speak/read Japanese. Okay. And in a game all about details, this feels like not even an oversight because they chose it. I'll just say this feels bad. Like, feels kind of bad. Yeah, like they're not from Japan, but they live in Japan, but they're not Japanese. I don't even think they're like, not to sound like super like bitchy, but I don't even think they're like culturally Japanese, like racially. So, which again, it seems they were like, they could, I don't know why they made this choice. Cause I don't think it's cause they couldn't do it in Japanese. He's European from what I know. Yeah, that makes, but no, I don't say that makes sense. That's kind of mean sounding, but you know, like it's strange to do that. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Anyway, so, and I'm not gonna lie, that did kind of like take the wind out of my sails, like learning that on the podcast. There was a video of the devs trying to justify the decision, but it was odd. Yeah, what did they say about it? I think Ben maybe brought this up. Assumed a more English-speaking audience. I know, but like, if you're trying to like celebrate a culture, it feels weird to, like, I'm not saying you guys are defending it, but it's like, it feels weird to do that, you know? especially because like I really like what Sarah brought up, where she's like, you could have just wrote like bread, like you didn't have to come up with like, maybe you didn't want to do the work, or like it would be too much work to like come up with all these brands and like write all these detailed things. But like the text that you can read, like the fact that it's like not actually anything in Japanese is weird. Not gonna lie, kind of put me off to it. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I did get kind of put off by that. So yeah, okay, so that's that. But yeah, we try to run a tight ship here, so we are like trying to like keep what we're playing to a minimum. I just started New Leaf on my AYN Thor, and I'm playing in Spanish, speaking of languages. I actually think, oh my god, did we finish doing the reviews we need to do? I do intend to finish Jumping Flash and Klonoa too, even though me and Patrick already recorded that episode. For those who don't know, I feel like I'm plugging nothing but podcasts on this stream, but me and Patrick started a platformer show together over on Remap Radio, and he actually sent me the details because it is paywalled. It's at our library tier, which is basically the one above basic, no ads on Remap Radio. So if you already support Remap, you get that. If you haven't supported Remap, this could be your time. Could be the moment to kick over a couple buckaroonies and get the pod. But if you won't be getting the pod, but you're like, damn, that sucks. I don't really want to pay for it, but I kind of wish like I could just have it. You can't have it, but what you can have is our streams. We're gonna be doing minimum once a month, maximum multiple times a month. Depends on scheduling and stuff. It's either gonna be me, Patrick, or me and Patrick doing a stream, playing the different games that are kind of like homework for the podcast. And you can watch the stream that we already did on YouTube. You can find it on Remap's website as well. And that'll give you kind of like a taste of stuff. You know, it has like a lot of the same vibes. It's just the show is obviously like longer, a little more thought out. Like, I really like how Patrick laid out the show actually. Like it's like, it honestly, and I'm not trying to give you FOMO if you like choose not to pay or don't have the money to pay or just don't want to budget for it. Like, you know what I mean? But genuinely, like, I really love how he laid it out. It has like platformers that are coming out, like a platformer release calendar. And then it has like our main stuff for the show. And then it has like us doing this ranking where we're ranking all the games. And then there's, we have this segment that we introduced called Platformer Court where people can write in and say like, I'm arguing this game's a platformer, and like it just has like a lot of really fun stuff. So like if you like platformers, like you will really like the show. If you don't like platformers, you can learn about our culture. It's a good show. It just started, but anyway, two of the ones that I was like that we were kind of assigned or working through were Jumping Flash and Klonoa 2. Didn't finish them in time for the pod, but I do kind of want to finish them because they're not very long. So I'd love to keep those on here. And Silk Song's a funny one. I felt like I was done. I played some of Act 3. I didn't beat Act 3. But then I got this urge to go back, and I beat another, like, thing. And it's like, maybe I'll just finish it? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It was a fun episode. Excited for it. Yeah, thank you for watching. Cool. Okay. I think those are all the games that I wanted to review on Backloggd. Yeah, we have what we've been playing. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, and then something else to look at to give you guys a window into things. I'm still deciding if I'm playing Slay Spire 2 in my top 10 because it's early access, but I love it. This is our roadmap for 2026. This will be the last thing we look at. Then we'll do a little break, and then we will go into playing Lost and Found Co. During the break, I will eat a snack because I'm hungry. I skipped lunch because I was roller skating and then sweating, and then I had to shower. So I'll have a little snack to hopefully tide me over until dinner. Maybe I'll bring additional snacks here that I can eat while I stream. But this is my 2026 roadmap. As the description says, these are games I need to get to. I have a genuine interest in these, but I am also on some sort of deadline, end of the year content, if nothing else. So I did technically play 2 of the Bloodletter, but I would like to play more to better assess it. That's why it's shelved. Or it's played. Yeah, it's played, and then the subcategory is shelved. And then, also, just because I missed it and I had asked about it for the income beanie thing, the developer said, I would have to spend a lot of time on detailed product descriptions and similar elements, and that would shift focus away from the overall atmosphere of the game. So, just not having enough time. I feel like that's something that they should have made the time for, but, you know, to each his own. So we're starting with Lost and Found Co. Today. We're not starting with, but continuing with Lost and Found Co., which I'm really excited about. Esoteric Ebb is definitely on there, but honestly, I might bump this down because... Thanks for the sub. I might bump this down because it is like such a behemoth of a game. I'll just bump it down now, actually, because like I don't think next week we're playing Esoteric Ebb. Actually, next week I'll be... I might be live next week. I might tough it out. I have a trip and I don't get back till like Sunday, like red eye kind of vibes. I usually like to take it easy when I get back from a trip, but maybe I'll buck up because I will also miss for SGF. So you'll probably see me next week, but I'll be tired. I'll be a little baby. We could honestly go back to Tomb of the Bloodletter because you guys can maybe help me play it because I'm not that good at it. How long is Perfect Tide station to station? Because like it's weird to say I've been dreading playing a game that I think I'll like, but it's just like I don't know. I'm struggling to want to make the time for it, even though I know a lot of min-max people love that game. 9.5 hours. I know they would be like punching me in the face if they could. But it's like, I want to just... Here's the thing. I want to have some fun, and like Perfect Tide station to station doesn't sound fun to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to just have a good time. And I think that's kind of why I've been putting it off, if I'm being honest. On that note, Creature Kitchen sounds like a really good time. Let me tell you guys what Creature Kitchen is. Actually, I'll just show it to you here. Why am I like... Well, I kind of pulled up in Google Chrome, but we can look at it together. Sound warning in case it plays. Okay. This is a creepy, cozy simulator where you befriend local wildlife and feed them their favorite snacks. With strange house to search and forest to explore, the witching hour has only begun. So it's kind of like cozy horror is like the vibe, kind of. This seems very appealing to me. I think a couple people put this on my radar. Funnily enough, one of the places I heard about it was, oh my God, Rebel FM. I don't listen to Rebel FM often, but I do like Rebel FM. I just like have only heard like 2 of their podcasts in like the last 2 years or something, but I do like them. And I think one of them was like, this is like a good game that no one's talking about. And I was like, yeah, I've heard, like, they're not the only place I heard about it. I think I also maybe on Indie Council or just somewhere else, but like, and I love little animals and there's like funky puzzles and stuff. Like, this just seems like a fun time. Maybe I'll be too dumb to play it. I don't know. Oh, I just realized, LOL, it's not showing for you guys. My bad. Here, I'll do theater mode. My bad. We'll restart it. There's no sound because I don't want to like flashbang y'all with sound. Like, this just looks like a delight. It's got that PS1 aesthetic that all the kids are into, you know. It just looked like, you know what it's giving me? It's giving me Grun vibes. I loved Grun. Guys, it's not too late for you to play Grun. It was such a fun game. Is it a Ratatouille-like? Sure, kind of. In some ways. Station Station feels like an emotional trial. Yeah. Grun is so good. I'll show you guys Grun next. That has nothing to do with this year. Grun was too scary for me. Really? I don't think it's that scary. But it's not scary. It's like, it's more, Grun is more creepy than scary. There's a couple of jump scares in Grun. As Grun, oh my God, yay, Jenna Sieber. Jenna Sieber is also a fellow Grun Hun, right? Like, as we call ourselves. This is not a game from this year. It came out, I think, 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Okay, nice, clocked it. Grun is, this is the description. A gardener gets hired for maintenance work over the weekend. A simple task, but strangely, some of the tools are missing. The owner of the garden isn't around, and their house is off limits. Perhaps new tools can be found in the mysterious town, or maybe some of the reserved townsfolk have seen them. This is a God, is it roguelike? I guess it is kind of roguelike, right? That's not one of the tags, but it is just like a environmental puzzle roguelike game where you're like learning a bit more each time. Yeah, it's a time loop game. It's basically, so it's not this good, even though, okay, so let me couch what I'm couching. Outer Wilds is obviously a very revered game. I respect it more than I like it, if I'm being honest. It's just not a genre I understand that well. Those are my cards on the table. You can see my Let's Play of Outer Wilds on my YouTube channel as well. This feels like Outer Wilds for dummies. And that's not to take away from how good this game is. I think it's a really great game. But, like, it is more simple. You know, like, Outer Wilds is like you have the whole fucking universe to explore. It's a couple planets, really. But this is like, okay, you really just have this garden area. There's a couple sort of ways that feels expanded. Also, oh my God, I didn't notice, but we got a hype train. We have a hype train all aboard. We were in a hype train for like 30 seconds and I didn't notice. I look really bald with this hat on, but hype trains, if you don't know, is Twitch's way of gamifying, incentivizing, cheering with bits, subbing, gifting subs, all of that stuff that puts a little bit of coin in my pocket after Twitch takes their cut and the government takes their cut. So if you were feeling spicy, if you want to do any of those things, I would appreciate it. We do have our daily sub goal here, and if I reach that, I work on trophy hunting in Spider-Man Miles Morales. The PS5 is already unplugged on the kitchen table, so it's ready to get plugged in here now. But yeah, if you either catch a vibe and want to do that, I appreciate it. If you're already going to do it, it's a fun time to do it and kind of fill the meter, or, you know, whatever you want to do. Or you can do nothing. You don't got to do anything at all. You can just sit here and enjoy it, and you get little emotes as a result. But yeah, I loved Grun. It is so fun, and it is dumb approved. Can you be dumb and play, like, puzzle dumb and play Grun? Yes, you can. And I really loved it. Did I do a top 10 that year? Last year is the only year I haven't done a top 10 on my website. I kind of want to go back and retroactively add the top 10. Last year was just such a fucking shit show that I didn't have it. I write a lot for my stuff, guys. Okay, Grun, yeah, I loved it. I put it below Animal Well, but above Arco, and I fucking agree with that completely. So yeah, that's probably what's gonna be up next. Pokemon is also one I kind of just feel like I need to just chip away at, mostly privately, but like I could do some stuff on stream. Pretty easy, chill stream game, but also a little less fun to show off, I think, in a way. Plans to play Green Hearth Necromancy. It came up on my recommended. I vaguely remember seeing that. It was on an X Fest not that long ago. I remember it catching my eye because it was one of the games I named that I was interested in on Indie Council. It is like an idle kind of game. It's on my wish list. We'll see. Right now I'm really locked in on Spirit City. What's the full name of that game? Oh my God. This is another one I want to write an article about. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. I've been like just obsessed with that. So I think I might just like stick with that. It's kind of weird that I feel like idle games, especially like productivity ones, you kind of do only need one game. So it's like kind of an interesting like situation, but we'll see. Let me know what you think of it if you do end up playing it though. And I know it's like part idle. It's like not fully idle either. So I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, Dos Divas seems chill. Cleaning up seems fun. I should show you guys what cleaning up is, because Dos Divas I could show you too, but I feel like you guys know what Dos Divas is. I know the Dos Divas people are screaming, no, not show people the game. This is another one that I think is going to land on that hosey kind of category where like I don't think this is going to be like in my top 10 for the year, but like I'm very interested in it and it seems very appealing. This is cleaning up. I mean, I'm sorry, is this not, do you not want to do this? I want to do this so fucking bad. Why did my head feel itchy from that? I don't like that, but like it's kind of like has like a Lottleknot energy to it. Lottleknots is another favorite game of mine that I did write a feature on my website. So every now and then I do write. And that's like a cozy cleanup game that I really enjoyed. This just looks so fucking good. Why are we not playing this today, actually? This is climbing up my ranks now as I'm looking at it. I fucking love what I'm seeing here. It's I think, like, the variety of place, the way all the assets clunk about, the vacuum. I love a little vacuum in a game. I need this today, actually. Let's move this thing up. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like this is the order. Spaceport makes music of astroneer. Yeah, and then Lottlenaut is like you're an astronaut in the ocean, like that song that was viral on TikTok a long time ago. So that makes sense that you'd pull that as a reference point. Cool. All right. I think we are kind of ready to go, but this gives you some insight into some of the stuff that we'll be playing as the year goes on. I do add games to this list as they come up. And then I guess one thing that might be fun to show you guys, just so that you know that I'm not just a robot. I do have a gaming life outside of work. And I don't know when I'll get to these. Actually, I'm playing this one currently. So I need to put that on playing, actually. I am currently playing that. And I shelved it just for a bit. This is an example of, like, I try to keep my playing in a tight ship. I did shelve this initially. But so I'll refresh this because I shelved it because I put it down for a little bit, but then I like played it like a week ago. So now it's like back in the playing rotation. Okay. Leave page. Let's refresh. Oh, I didn't take it out of the list though. Hold on. Let's take it out of this list. So yeah, I'm playing that with my brother. Oh, it's awful, by the way. Devil and Me, I hate it so far. It's not very good. It's finally starting to pick up. The beginning is so slow. Obra as a self-proclaimed puzzle dumb, I have no business playing Return of the Obra but like something, I got in the mood the other day, so that's why it's on here. I think honestly, this is kind of feeling like more my vibe. I do want to finish this real bad. But, like, I could hit up a Ranger today. I mean, technically I could hit up any of these games today, but, like, I know I won't kind of thing. Yeah, we got to get a Ranger out of the want to play minds and into the I'm playing. But these are games that, like, outside of work, they're not going to benefit me from work, really, other than, like, generally gaining knowledge. I want to play and have been in the mood to play the last couple weeks. Like, so basically what I save this for is, like, when they come to mind, I'll put them here. Obviously, there are many games I want to play that are not on here, like Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, or Cubivore, or, you know, I want to finish Pikmin 4. But, like, these are, like, I need to, like, as the mood strikes, I add them to the list. Instead of just being like, let me think of every game I've ever wanted to play. Yeah, and I think I started Ape Out, but I never finished it. And like the other day, I'm like, you know, I should fucking play Ape Out. I'm in the mood for Ape Out. So that's how I'm using this list. It is not everything I want to play that isn't work. It's like when I'm like, you know what, that seems like it could be fun. And then when I'm feeling like I want a fun game for me, I can go back to this list and be like, yeah, this is the stuff that like I've been kind of craving. Anyway, that's the backlog segment of the stream. We're going to do a little bit of a break, probably closer to 10 minutes than 5, because I will be eating a little snack. And then when we come back, we will move over to Steam and play a little bit, about 2 hours or so, of a hidden object game called Lost and Found Co., which I am very excited about because I love the demo of it. So hopefully it's a good time, and, you know, I'll do my best to zoom in. You guys can try to help me find some hidden objects. So in the meantime, hang tight, and I will be back in about 10 minutes. Wait, y'all. I just remembered. I forgot to review Mixtape. I didn't remember it because I don't like saying that I'm playing games that are embargoed. I feel like that's kind of a form of breaking embargo, but as a result, like, I kind of forget to log them sometimes if I beat them before. So I felt like, I'm like, am I not missing something? And then I was making my coffee, which also, let me show you guys my mug to go back to our character conversation. Keroppi. And I love this mug because it does what I think all mugs should do, which is have the print on both sides. Why are we doing mugs with just the print on one side? And it always feels like the print is on the side where I don't want to drink out of it, where it's like I'll like sometimes drink out of my left hand so that I can show off the print, like the design on camera. Like maybe this is like specific to being like on calls or whatever, but like anyway. So yeah, let's review this. So I completed it. We also have to add it to, so we'll do this and then we'll play the game that we were talking about. I played it on PS5. I forgot to do that for the other ones. And then I do want to add it to my list also. Manage lists. Oh no, I already put it in there. Okay, so I put it in, and I put it in my top 10. So I was between a 4.5 and a 4 here. Ultimately, I think I'm going to land on a 4 for great, because when I started ranking it against other games, I had it like I had it under Pragmata, and Pragmata I gave a 4, and I feel really confident about the 4 I gave to Pragmata. So like it's kind of janky criticism math, but I'm like, yeah, I think like a solid 4 is a little bit better. Again, doesn't really matter, but like, you know, trying to create like a consistent like through line. My review of Mixtape. Let's see. What do I want to do for this? I'm going to go with my gut and just start writing. Short, sweet, and always surprising. Mixtape may be evoking the cliches of its genre and subgenres. A narrative game / adventure walking sim about teens. With pretty lighting and a bunch of licensed music. But it makes all of it feel, well, let's start with the it is, but its presentation, creative gameplay, and commitment to music make it something fresh. Hey, thanks for the sub. I finished the players show. Oh, nice. Yeah. The mockumentary on esports. Thanks for the sub. Make it something fresh. While many games have music, this one is about the music and the moments and how they each inform one another. A really delightful standout. Its biggest crime is that it doesn't have much to say, but it isn't trying to. The point is to look at the mundane and make it feel fantastical. And it achieves that. Shit, is this a 4.5? I'm gonna leave it at 4, but it's really good. Yeah, their other games are Artful Escape, and I fucking hated the Artful Escape. So whether you liked or didn't like Artful Escape kind of doesn't really matter, at least in my perspective. To make a long story short, for me in the Artful Escape, I felt like that was a rhythm game. It was a walking sim combined with a rhythm game that didn't commit to the rhythm game aspects and just didn't, like, it just didn't really do anything. It felt very, like it tried to be, like, showy, and it had some pretty visuals, but I just didn't feel like it had any substance to, like, the story, the rhythmic part, or, like, the gameplay. Like, it just felt like kind of a nothing burger to me, to reuse that old phrase. Mixtape, as I'm writing here, like, I think it's great in that, like, its gameplay moments are great, which I think is, like, a funny, you know, it's, like, that classic argument of, like, oh, how much do I play the game, you know, kind of thing. But, like, it really is an experience. I think it's, like, also just, like, it was something I should write in here. This is an incredibly well-paced video game. Incredibly well-paced video game. It's our... Some Life is Strange. But it's always moving you forward as quickly as you want to. I do... the stuff with, I'm not going to spoil it, Cassandra and her dad toward the end is very, yeah, right, I don't buy this at all. For me, which left a little bad taste in my mouth. It just has a lot of moments that would be the climax in another... Well, basically what I want to say is, like, a lot of the moments it has multiple moments that would be the climax in any other video game. It has multiple moments that would be the climax in most other video games. I'm surprised how much the discourse this game generated in the min-max Discord. Really? Oh my god, T, I'm gonna look at it later. Low-key, I'd be looking in there and I'm just like, you guys are messy. I'm kind of, well, I don't know. You can say anything if you want to, but I'm curious as to what it is. It's a lot of people are talking about, oh, the Discord, the Mixtape Discord. I don't really know too much of what's going on. I know, like, some people are like, this game is fucking, like, mid-saturine bullshit. And there's also a sub-discourse of that that's like, this is just, like, only cool to white people, which, honestly, that's very funny and kind of valid, even though I'm not white and I like this game. But I get what they mean. I mean, I think there is a conversation to be had that, like, these are, like, really, like, white stories, in a way, because they are. I don't think that makes them, like, bad, though. And, like, I don't think the people that say that are saying, like, that's why they're bad. But I think they're more so, like, gesturing to, it just feels like y'all just be, like, obsessed with this kind of stuff. But then, I don't know, there's also kind of a funny thing with, like, some people... There are people that like narrative games that are like, I think this game is mid as fuck. Shout out to you. Do your thing. I'm not going to hate on you. But I will say some people, like, don't really play narrative games and they're like, this game's not that good. And I'm like, if you think this game's fucking corny, do not play the other shit I'll be playing because you're not going to like it. Yeah, it can get really corny in this space. So I actually find Mixtapes, like, the bit of cheese that it has to be very, like, very palatable to me. Or, like, mostly palatable. I think also, like, when it gets a little cringy, it kind of goes, like, pivots right away. You know, they'll be like, I'm such a rebellious badass meister. And then it's like, oh, that's kind of, like, whatever. And then they're like, anyway, so, like, where are we going today? And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, we're back to kind of normal. But, yeah, that's what I've seen. I don't know if there's anything more to it. I also think there's, there's a couple things at play. One, I already told y'all my conspiracy theory last week on MinMax, which is there is a certain kind of critic that only talks about how much they hate something when they have permission to. Here's something I've never told you guys. If you want a little bit of tea, a little bit of insight, that you can probably guess this from a lot of things. Like I've had people tell me privately, like in my life, oh, like I'll make it up. You know, I have a take of like, I don't think Uncharted's that good in the modern era, you know? Like that's a public take I've had. So this is a fake example. I'm not gonna give you a real example. A fake example is me being like, oh, I don't think Uncharted's that good. And then someone like will DM me and be like, who is a critic? And they're like, oh, I like totally agree with you, but like, I don't want like the drama of like saying it. And it's like, bitch, that's your job. Now, again, your job's not to be on social media. Like you can do what you want with your life, but like, I think it's really weird. It doesn't happen that often, but when a critic will tell me, hey, like, I actually really agreed with your opinion that everyone shat on you for, but like, I'm not going to say anything. It's like, that's literally your job. Like, to me, that's literally the job. So the opposite of that, I think, is also true. Like, I think there are people who, they often think a game's not that good, but because no one else is saying it, they don't say anything, and they just kind of like quietly don't like it. They quietly don't talk about it. So yeah, that's like a problem I think that exists. I find the discussion on this, I find the discussion on race with this one so weird. Like, why are we not bringing this energy to all the games about white men? Ooh, that's interesting, because yeah, it is a girl, I guess. I feel like this is more, I can kind of sympathize with people having like this is a white game for white people take, because I do think like as a fellow POC, which I don't know everyone's racial background in the chat. Feel free to say your racial background in the chat, but as a fellow POC, I do think there are times where like I consume a piece of media. This is why I made the joke about Ferris Bueller's Day Off today on my Blue Sky. I'll consume a piece of media and I'm like, guys, this is really cool to you, but like it's not, like culturally it does not read as like cool and fun. It reads as like corny and kind of toxic. So like I made a post today that said, because I hate Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think it's a bad movie and I hated watching it. I watched it like a few years ago. But I made a post today that said, if you hated Mixtape but liked Ferris Bueller's Day Off, you are performative. Obviously I'm being a little shit making that. I'm just having a tee-hee, a kiki, you know? But like I do understand the like feeling of this matters more, like, yeah, I might be a little bit fucked. So apologies if you miss anything I say. But yeah, I was just saying that I empathize with the take of like, this is corny white shit for white people, because yeah, like I have felt that consuming stuff. I don't feel that with this, because I think you can evoke cliche stuff that tends to appeal to white people while still being like a good piece of media. Like, you know, and I have many jokes I could make about this, but like to just be genuine for a second, like, do I think Mixtape feels very white? Yeah. But like, and I've made this joke before with Life is Strange, and I know Life is Strange 2 has like the Mexican brothers, which shout out to that game, doesn't get enough love. I didn't finish it because it was fucking episodic as shit, but I did like what I played of it. And I like that Life is Strange, for as many flaws as it has, it's been really cool that Life is Strange has brought in like other like racial identities with like, is her name Alex or whatever, who's like Asian, and like it's cool that they're kind of exploring like these different components of people. But generally Life is Strange, like the core stuff of it, like it is very like white. And I joke that like when it comes to this video game shit, like I am like a 16-year-old white girl, like give me this fucking white shit. Like I think there's a certain level of formula to like a story like this, and like one of the ingredients is whiteness, but like I don't think that means the story's bad. Which I'm not saying that like people that are bringing up the race thing are saying like it's bad because it's white, but like I think it's fair to be like, this is kind of just like white people shit, because it is white people shit. But sometimes white people shit is good, you know? Like I consume a lot of shit that is very white, and I've been having a hell of a time. I went to school in Iowa. Like you can have a great time consuming some white shit. So that's my take on it, which is a little both sides, or I'll give you that, but like that's my feeling. I hate this as well. Holy shit, you're the first person I know. Yeah, like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, it's like it starts off really strong to me, where it's like, oh, it's fun, like this little shithead is like gonna have his day off, and then this piece of shit just goes around being a piece of shit. It's also low-key a little bit racist because they have that like scene with like all the black people dancing, which felt very like and also it's some of the things I hate the most. I'm from Chicago. It's a fucking suburban Chicago kid, not Chicago kid, a fucking suburban kid who feels like they're gonna see the whole city by going fucking downtown. I hate Ferris Bueller and his fuck ass friends. And that movie is not redeemed to me just because like he stares at that painting at the Art Institute. Like, I'm sorry, that's not enough. But yeah, and you say, oh, the thing with his car, like, but it is funny that like I do think there are probably some people that like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They don't like Mixtape, and I think that's funny because they're the same thing. Not the same thing, obviously, because I like one, don't like the other, so I can relate to that. But it's like, okay, I know, like, you can't be like, this is cornball, and you're like cornballing with the cornballers, you know? Snoop Dogg and his son makes a game like this. I guess being in the cast of Stranger Than Heaven takes up a lot of their time. Yeah, honestly, like, fuck Snoop Dogg, though. Like, he's been doing all that grifting shit with Trump and all that. Like, boo, tomato, tomato. Life is Strange 2 was way too real for me to finish without the police providing racism. I'm, like, I understand that. I fucking, like, love consuming dark stories. So, like, I was very into Life is Strange 2. But, yeah, like, I mean, I'm cool with people pointing out race stuff for this and criticism and stuff, and I think it's important to like think of, you know, who you are, what you bring to like the table when you like show up as yourself, and like how are things consumed and how might they be interpreted differently, because I do think like, yeah, like there, you know, it is a very white story, but who cares? Like, I don't know, like, not who cares, because like obviously like I want more stories that aren't white, but like it doesn't take away, the whiteness of Mixtape does not take away from it for me. Also, there's a leaf blower outside if you can hear that. But yeah. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for some of these songs. That shit was real to me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think 4 is good. I will say, all that being said, you know, like on MinMax, boom, we have this on record before any of the discourse, before any of the reviews, like pre-embargo. Like Ben was like, is this your game of the year? And I said no, and I was really confident in that. And that's even outside the Slay Aspire 2 of it all. Yeah, I think it's a great game. Maybe I should bump it up to 4.5, but then maybe I should bump for Margo. Because so right now, what I have it at, spoilers for my list that I'll eventually make, is I have it underneath Pragmata but above Resident Evil. Resident Evil lost a lot of points for that fuck ass back half. I know some people liked it. I didn't really like it. Karen lost points for that fuck ass ending. Karen was doing so good too. I'm so mad about Karen. Titanium Core, like 6 and below, I don't really know what's going on, so don't at me about that. The top half I've been like thinking about a lot more. Dogpile probably is too high, and you know what? I decided I don't think I care. I don't think I care that it's too high. I really like that game, and I also feel like something that I think is important to do as a critic is to check yourself and make sure like you're having your takes confidently, thoughtfully, and that you're also like not inadvertently holding back. Like I think sometimes we might hold back because you want to seem nice, and it's like fuck that, or you might hold back because you don't feel whatever. Like there's many reasons you might like change how you're talking about stuff and you want to like kill all that shit. So one thought I had is I'm like, I feel like if more people like Dogpile, I would feel more like I'd feel more confident in putting it so high. And I'm like, I shouldn't need to have anyone fucking co-sign this opinion. You know, I'm not the number one expert in deck builders. I'll admit that. But part of what I think about, part of what is cool about Dogpile and what Dogpile is going for is its casualness. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to confidently be the fucking Dogpile bitch. And if no one else is going to join me, I'm gonna just be alone. But I'm going to own that because that is how I feel. And I need to make sure that I'm not like looking around to be validated in my own opinion. Like, I think this is a really, really great game. And I played a lot of it and I love it. So anyway, now we're done reviewing games and I'll be swapping over to gameplay now as I chat with y'all. Curious, you don't have Player 2, number 1. The game of the decade should be number 1, right? I am currently debating whether or not I want to have it on my list because it's an early access game. If it wasn't for the early access, it would be immediately number 1. It might still end up being number 1 for me. I put up a post today, actually, on Blue Sky. Everything happens on Blue Sky for me. Asking people's opinions on it because I don't know where I stand. Typically, I don't like to do early access for stuff, but, you know, an early access game has never, like, been so great and meant so much to me. And then it's like, well, then I guess I won't have it for 1.0. And some people, like, have it for a whole year. Like, there's just kind of, like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me close some stuff. Oh my god, there's Star Fox plushies being sold. They look really cute. I don't give a fuck about Star Fox, so I won't be playing that. And I'm excited to not play it. As you guys probably can see from my list, there are so many games I want to play. I've dedicated my whole life to video games. It feels nice when like a high profile game's coming out and I don't give a fuck about it. Like, that's a relief. And I know that's like a weird take. That's very like only a critic can have that thought, but like, bitch, I am a critic and that's the thought I have. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, like, this is not a popular perspective. I get that. But it's like, oh, you with GTA? I'm so jealous because I want to play GTA. And I'm going to play GTA. We will be playing GTA. I still have to dabble in 5 because I promised my brother I would try that. You see, for me, Remty, I've enjoyed gaming a lot this year, but the fact that I don't have more like easy like, other than Slay Spire 2, nothing has been like a 9 out of 10 for me or a 5 out of 5 for me personally, besides Slay Spire 2. Like, it's, to me, this has been a year of greats, but not a year of amazing, not a year of like masterpiece, except for Slay Spire 2. Which, you know, maybe that's enough to just put it on top. It would be a convenient number 1. Now there are still some high profile games coming out that I'm looking forward to. Let's look at my Filofax, which I am still using. If you check in every week, you can kind of slowly see my life unfold in front of y'all. And the Filofax is still going strong, so I'm enjoying the purchase a lot, which is good because she wasn't cheap. She was not cheap. So Directive H20 just came out. Everyone says that game's ass. It probably is. I'm sorry, Super Massive. I love you guys. I play all of your games, but a lot of them aren't that good. Other things coming out this month that I'm excited about. Outbound. It's like you're in a van kind of thing. Thrifty Business. You run a thrift store to some degree? ? Forza Horizon 6. That Yoshi book game. Lego Batman. Bubsy 4D. Even though I think Bubsy might not work for me because I heard it's from the same people that made Demon Tides, and I don't like Demon Tides, not because it's not good, but because I don't like platformers that are based on chaining. I like to chain in a platformer. I do not like to have to chain. I think it takes away from the level design. Mia the Hollower. That's all what I have for May. But let me know in the chat if there's a May game that's coming out that you're excited about. Maybe I'll add it to my list. But also, guys, I love this Filofax. It feels so good. I wish I could like hand this to y'all. Look, it has this embossing right here. Filofax, sponsor me. They don't need to get sponsored because... Also, guys, check out my nails. Aren't they cute? I've been wanting to paint them for like 2 months, and I finally painted them. And I put this polish on Wednesday, and it's worn really nicely. Yeah, 007's on here, too. I think I read that. I might have skipped it by accident. Yeah, 007 First Light. Yeah. And yeah, it's wearing really good. I only have this one. It's hard to see. This is chipped. And then the very tip of my middle finger is chipped. But that's pretty good for like, I try to follow the jewels, not tools mindset when it comes to my nails. And I wear gloves whenever I like wash anything. I don't wash the dishes like Isaiah mostly washes the dishes. I wash like one dish like every 4 months or something. Very privileged. But whenever I like clean, like I'm the person that cleans in the apartment. So if I'm cleaning, I always wear gloves to protect your skin, but also my nails. But I like will live my life. Like I play basketball pretty regularly at this point. Like I shoot around a lot in my gym. I went roller skating today, hands all on the ground, climbing on the concrete, put my hands in the grass, wash the fuck out of my hands when I got home because I know that shit was dirty as fuck. So it's like, it's not like I'm just sitting here like not, I mean, I don't do physical labor or anything, but you know, I could be more precious. You know, there's a little bit of work that goes in here. Where am I trying to find this game? Also, fun fact, do I own this game? I might need to buy it. Lost and Found Co. Let me see. I'm doing this on the side so y'all don't have to stare at my setup. Okay, it looks like I have it. I do have it. Okay, we gotta install it, so bear with me. It's only 1 gigabyte, so it shouldn't take long. Clockwork Ambrosia looks like it could be fun. Ooh, that sounds so familiar. Let me look it up. Metroidvania with gun customization. I do think I know this one. I'll look that up while my stuff loads. Sorry for not pulling it up for y'all. I already switched over, so. Yes, I did see this. May 12th, tomorrow. Okay, let me write this down. It does look cute. Slash Clockwork Ambrosia. Chat, do you think a Metroidvania can be a platformer? And if so, what's a Metroidvania platformer? My gut says yes, but my deeper gut says usually not. Like, I think the only Metroidvania I'd say is a platformer, no asterisk, is Ori and the Blind Forest. Which, on that note, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I'm going to add that to my in the mood because I fucking love to jump. And I've always regretted not getting to Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Manage lists. I'm doing this off camera. Want to play outside of work. Save. Yeah. Oh, cool. It shows me little watch streaks. Thank you for being on a watch streak with me. Steam Deck support seems like they want to do it at launch. Fingers crossed. What's up, Eddie? How's it going? Eddie, what are you streaming lately? I saw one of your TikToks pop up on my algorithm, which is a good sign. I know that I technically follow you, but like that doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? For like the algorithm on TikTok. We're just waiting for my game to download because I was bad and I didn't download it before. I play most of my like big games on console, as you guys know, and yesterday I downloaded a big game, but on PC. Like I have code for it for PC, and genuinely it took hours to download because it was like 250 gigabytes. It was crazy. Final Fantasy 14. The Roman numerals always test me. I started the story over since I recently attended FanFest. My character's name is Beppo Bucciarati. It's like Buco de Beppo, basically. It's like the joke. Bucciarati. Bucciarati. Also, kind like not unrelated, but how do I? Here's a question for y'all. How do I make it so that like you know how it says like your friend's playing this game? How do I take that off on Steam? Is there a way to do that? How would I do that? I don't want to have to Google it. We might just risk like yeah, the notifications in the settings. Steam settings. I'm guessing friends in chat. Where in the settings? Oh, notifications. There we go. Okay, and I think it's just like when a friend joins a game. Is it just the friend joins a game one? Yeah, I'll do that. I think it's joins a game It's like any game they join. Mostly just because like now that I'm streaming, it's not that deep because it's like I don't think people care like that. But like if anyone I know, I don't have too many friends on Steam, but almost all the friends I have are like either industry friends or like 3 people from college. And I wouldn't want someone's playing an embargoed game and it says like this person's playing this game while I'm streaming. So I'd hope people would do me the same courtesy, but I don't know. It's also why I don't really add like you guys on Steam. No offense. Like I don't think you guys would snitch on me, but I don't really want like people to like eyeing my like what I'm playing and stuff. I had Slays by 2 crash a bunch on deck to restart. Annoying friends by restarting it constantly. Yeah. I haven't played it on deck in a long time. I've actually been playing it a lot on my Mac, like my MacBook laptop, and then I'll cast it to my TV, and then I get Slay Spire 2 on big TV. Buco de Beppo. This is time that I should be feeding my Tamagotchi, but I want to spare you guys the noise. And then we'll get over to. Oh yeah, the Steam calendar is cool. Check that out, y'all, if you haven't. I don't know how to get to it from Steam, but you can just Google like Steam calendar or my Steam calendar and then kind of find it from there. It's pretty good because they have, I think, it algorithmically, but then they also just have like what you've wish listed and what's coming up. I quite like it. Okay, so now we're going to, let me tab over to my Mac where I stream from, and then we're going to go solo gameplay. But we're no longer doing the Safari browser. We're going to do Lost and Found Co. Okay. I'll see if the sound is... Yeah, there's a sound. Whew, okay, now we're starting. Okay, let me re-promo the stream on Blue Sky also. Whew, I should finish my water also. Just in general. All of you guys should finish your water. Alright, let's get comfy. Let me crack my back a little bit. Oh yeah, I wish you guys could have heard that. Hi Dre. Oh, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Oh, it's almost done. Buca de Beppo. Okay. I forgot this is a mouse and keyboard game. Yay. This is one I feel really confident I'm gonna finish. I also really want to commit to it because I feel like I have a bad habit of starting these and not finishing them, like this genre specifically. But I love hidden object games, and I love Spot the Difference games. Little storyboard happening. It's like low-key one of my favorite genres, but it's a newer favorite genre for me where I didn't really start playing them until like a few years ago, and I'm like, oh my god, this is one of my favorite things to do in a video game. Oh, I also like it analog style, like in a like booklet or whatever, but yeah. Okay. And like, look at how nice the presentation is. Oh, let me know also how the audio is. I think it might be a little loud. I feel like maybe I should bring it down a little bit, but you guys have to let me know the mixing of it. On my phone, where did it go? I think it's a little loud, right? Okay, so they're just teaching me how to move stuff around. So you can click and drag, and then I use Q and E to zoom in and out. I started this, but didn't get too far. The art style's on point. Volume's fine to me. Okay, cool. This is your objective. Find to complete the level. Obviously, it's just right there, so. One of the games I'm brainstorming is a Spot the Difference narrative horror game. Ooh, I like that. I like the sound of that. I guess they're calling them anomaly games now. Oh, yeah. See, I want to like those games, but what's the one that was really popular? I played it on stream as well. It was like, it had houses. And it was like, you go into the house and then you see, like, the thing I didn't like about that is that the stuff moved and jumped out at you. I just want, like, creepy stuff to look at. I don't want to actually have the stuff, like, come out at me. Cabin Inspector, yes. I gotta back up a little bit because I'm getting the, like, again, when you have a strapless shirt, it has that naked effect. No, I don't like that. I don't want that. Boom, found. I love games like this, too, because, like, they have like a really specific set of like criteria for like how good they are for the most part. So there's like art direction is super important in a game like this, like more important than like a platformer can look like dog shit, and if it's fun to jump, I don't really give a fuck. These games like kind of need good looks, good atmosphere, like cohesive ideas, nice sound design when you like find an item, good features for like looking around a space, like in the zooming and the moving stuff around, hint systems that are like give you just enough but like not too much, like a range of difficulty, like there's like a whole different thing going on with them, and I really find a lot of fun in that specificity of it. In this morning's report, we've seen a spike in lost item cases in Plumville, several times higher than last year. Multiple witnesses report sightings of a suspicious fox at the scene. Whether these events are connected remains under investigation. Stay tuned for further updates. More or less items. Guess I'd better keep a close eye on my phone. Without it, I probably wouldn't have anything left. Yeah, I want to do something with a story and free vibe. There's a new one that's really short and free. It's called 8 a.m. Ooh, cool. Out to get grub. Have a good stream. Bye, Ghost of Dreams. Enjoy your meal. Huh, what's this? I didn't know there were ducks around here. Quack. Look at how carefree you are. Just living your days away without a single care in the world. Then there's me, a fading goddess, waiting for the world to completely forget about her. Oh, that's it. I'm done with being a goddess. Approaching footsteps. Huh? Someone's coming? I'd better hide. Alright, everyone. We are now at the park in Plumville City Center. This park may look a little bit shabby, but did you know it used to be the grand temple of a famous dragon goddess? Well, how cool is that? Just hang on tight. Your lovely travel guide, Katie Pie, will take you all to uncover the past of this dragon goddess. Are you ready? Let's go! Yeah, I heard it's good, and the game is good too, but the game's probably a little scary, so I don't know if when I want to play that. Oh yeah, so now I have to find these things. This one's the angry one. This is the little lily, and then the apple. Oh, I can also use the mouse wheel. Is it just this? No. See, that's nice though, little interactions. I was just making sure, because some hidden object games, here it is, are like where you have to click to like move stuff out of the way to like find it. I see the dragon goddess who loves plums is named Maylong, May, right? Yeah. Despite her self-centeredness and the tendency to cause trouble everywhere, people in the past would pray to her for victory in times of war. Interesting. How is it, everyone? What do you think about this legend? Yeah? Chat thinks it's all made up. What? A real dragon wouldn't fit in such a tiny pond, you say? Ha 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 ha. Excuse me? That's true, goddess of war. No one is wishing for stuff like that now. I'm not surprised the shrine has turned into an old forgotten wellness park. Come to think of it, there was a recent vote to renovate this place. I heard it was Mr. Zoro's idea. He's a famous businessman who's running for mayor this year. You know what that means? That means it's gonna be amazing for sure. Ouch, my head. My keychain, but how? Did it fall into the pond? Didn't it fall into the pond just now? Or it's the power of the goddess. Huh? Oh my god, everyone. Goddess, the goddess exists. Hey Chad, did you see that? The keychain fell into the pond and came back to me just like that. I can't believe it, but I really think the goddess here is real. For those who missed it, I'll tell you about it on the way to our next destination. Thank you so very much, goddess. I'm like, do I click it? No, it's just a cutscene. Gain faith from the streamer girl. What's with that girl? Was this a notification? My shrine got one more follower. My shrine just got 200 followers. Wait, where all these people come from? Is it because of that girl? I see. Got a brilliant idea, but first, where is that lucky duck? Find the duck. Is it on him? Okay, yeah. Found my lucky duck. Dun, 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 dun. My mic squeaked. What happened? Why am I a human? It's because of me, duck. Who are you? You seriously don't know who I am? I'm the goddess. Any long in this pond you call home belongs to neither than me. Goddess? That's right. Be grateful I grant you a human body, because from now on we'll be starting a lost and found company. What? Did you know the second Friday of December is Lost and Found Day? Is it actually? Probably not. Maybe it is. Okay, wait. Find what? I don't want to. Huh? What did you just say? I saved you from that keychain. Learn to show some gratitude. But I just want to try some delicious taiyaki. If you help me become a round goddess again, I'll give you as much taiyaki as possible you can possibly dream of. How's that? Really? Guys wouldn't go back in our world. Sounds cute as real. Maybe not. By the way, a duck like me can't do much, you know. If you don't want to help, that's fine. I will turn you back into a stray duck and report you to Animal Control Services. Do you have any idea what people do with stray ducks? Not really. They'll turn them into roasted duck. Ah! Don't you know that everyone around here is waiting to eat some delicious roast duck? That can't be true. Oh yes. You don't want to end up like a roast duck, right? I could really use some roasted duck right now. I wonder if they have one around. Okay, I'll help. We have to keep your promise with the taiyaki. Very good, duck. Then it's a deal. But first, put this on for now. Where'd you get that? Don't worry about it. Put on before the two think you're a weirdo walking around naked. Just do it. It's fine. Yeah. Now since you're my servant, it would be weird for me just to call you Duck. I'll give you a name. Wow, a name? Your name is... the duck I see. Duck. Ducky. That's right. From now on, your name will be Ducky. That's a good name. Ducky. That's it? What, do you have a problem with it or something? No, Ducky's fine. Apparently it's true about the lost and found day. Oh, cool. Wow, huh? What's happening to me? No way.
Huh?
Goddess, wait up. Oh.
Huh?
No, I'm going to disappear. Maybe a solution somewhere on the internet. Disappear? Gods can disappear? Of course we can. Well, what could I possibly expect you to know? You're a duck. To put it simply, gods like us only continue to exist because people have faith in us. I thought this would be kind of like an Encanto, not Encanto, but Coco kind of thing. You know, it's like the last time you die, like you, if no one puts you on the ofrenda kind of vibe. You know, I thought it'd be kind of that kind of thing. So when a goddess with barely any followers like me uses too much power, it's because of you. Yes. Any of this wouldn't happen if I didn't spend all my power to save you. It's not your fault. I didn't ask for your help. Fox, how do you get in here? That's my phone. Give it back. Ducky, get him quick.
Huh?
Continue the story here when you're ready. Yeah, sure. Suspicious about while chasing the sneaky fox, Ducky runs into one of May's acquaintances. Did you know some doors aren't locked? Yeah, definitely Coco. Fun fact, I didn't really like Encanto. I felt like they made a lot of money off Coco and said, well, if we just did that shit again, and it wasn't that good. The real issue is I didn't like the music in Encanto. Like that fucking rap thing in the beginning, I was like, nah, I'm good. They are really different, but I do think they were barking up the same fiscal tree, if you know what I mean. They get power from people's souls. Yeah, when she said it's time for a grandkid roundup, I said, turn this shit the fuck off. This is a concept of in the TV show Supernatural. Basically, gods don't have power if enough people believe in them. Where did that fox run off to? Ooh, let's just do this on auto, yeah. This truck looks kind of suspicious. I never know, like, is it on auto or did I click it to not be on auto? Now it's on auto, okay. Encanto has one good song, but I can't remember anything else from it. I like 4 songs. 4 of the songs a lot. The rest are fine. What are the songs you like? I don't even remember the other songs. There's like something in a kitchen. Oh, people were crazy for that one song. The one that went viral on TikTok. That is the second time I've said this on the stream. The one that went viral on TikTok. What's the one that like everyone was obsessed with? Fuck. Give me the lyrics a little bit. I don't remember. I'm very connected with musicals. I don't like most of them. Yes, we don't talk about Bruno. That, okay, not gonna lie. Like, they did kind of eat with the we don't talk about Bruno. That did kind of hit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. He told me that the man of magic. Yeah, you know, that one wasn't too bad. They kind of did their big one with that. What else can I do? I don't remember as much. If you give me some lyrics, I might remember it. But I remember that we don't talk about Bruno because the stuff outside the movie. We don't talk about Bruno. Didn't fucking Lin-Manuel Miranda do the soundtrack or wrote the stuff? Did I make that up? It's the one where the sister realizes to be perfect. Yeah. I don't remember shit about that. This is an Encanto a hate stream. People were busy hating on Mixtape. Let's hate on Encanto. No, okay. Anyway, but he sure did. Hey, I like fucking Hamilton. That shit was pretty good. Okay, so let's see what we gotta find. This objective is hit. Okay, so also back to the like how people make hidden object games. They do have stuff that is hidden, and they do tell you when it's hidden. Which I kind of wish they didn't tell me when it was hidden. How do y'all feel about that? Do you like being told this thing's gonna be like inside or underneath something? I kind of want to find that out on my own, but like, it's kind of valid. I liked Encanto. Well, whoopee woo for you. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine to like Encanto, but wasn't that into it. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's look for the paw print. Boom, found it. Mask, found it. These are gonna start off pretty easy, so I'm not too worried about. Ooh, I do like that. Okay, I mostly kind of go in order at first. Oh, this is locked. We're also, oh, let's just get this guy because he's right there. Boom. And then, so these two are going to be underneath stuff or inside stuff. Is there an option to turn it off the TV? Nah. Oh, cute. Okay, so we're looking for this thing and then the frog. I was like, is that the frog? No, it's like a piece of paper or something. Oh, it's in there. Okay, and then the frog. Not a leading comment, but you guys can give the answers if you want. Because I'll probably only look at chat when I, like, am done looking at stuff kind of thing. So I'm not too worried about it being a little bit communal. The frog. Where the fuck is this frog at? I would have thought he would be in here. I don't think they're going to have him, like, underneath something in here. This is a good sign, though, that they... Oh, cute! He's under that. Again, the stuff that has that yellow marking means it's, like, inside or under something. I'm treating this like Blue's Clues and just yelling at the screen. You can also a valid answer. I'll see if I get really stuck. I'll, like, ask you guys, but... Oh, there's just, like, stuff I can look at for more story. Manga collection. Oh. This is much more story focused than I was expecting. When I played the demo, it like had a little bit of story, but then it like went into bigger gameplay stuff right away. I'm okay with it. I do feel like they could move us along a little bit more because I'm like, what I really want is to find stuff. I don't really want to, like, I think the story is cute, but it's like, I'm trying to find shit. Like, that's what I'm here to do. So I kind of wish they like gave me a bigger scene to start off with so that like these can feel more like little breaks. Because right now it feels like we're taking breaks before we've gotten started. It's like, I want to look for stuff. Okay, time to click. Are you okay? Can you get up? So we got Fox Boy. Yikes, thank you. No worries at all. Oh wait, it's already on auto. Here you are, a pursuant for your reward. Oh, food? Are you sure? Go on, don't be shy. It's freshly picked, but it's nice and sweet. Thank you. If you come all the way here, I'm guessing it's something urgent. Well, the auto moves a little fast, but So is that how you ended up with Miss May? Oh shit, here the phone you were looking for, Mr. Assistant. Thank you. So she's starting a lost and found company. That sounds interesting. Speaking of, how's Miss May's condition? She doesn't look so good. Is that so? I've got something that might help her. Follow me. Huh? Such a cute scene though. God, this art is so nice. Wow, what is this place? A secret room for my stash. Kiki. What what you need lies in the chest or whatever the fuck. All the way up, all the way there. Okay. Change floor here. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Now the question is, do they give me like the objects per floor, or is it like anything goes? So first we have to find this like bottle with like a little like tie on it, and it's gonna be hidden inside something or behind something clickable. So we will need to click things to find this one. I will say like the clicking stuff is nice because you get like little interactions, but it does make it more of like an interact than like a find. You know what I mean? Like I'm more interacting with things than like finding stuff. But I think the fact that they only have a couple, Kit the Kasune, huh? The fact they only have a couple is like a nice like middle ground, I think, where it's like, okay, it gives me a reason to like interact with this stuff. Maybe it's just up top. Oh yeah, duh. Oh my god. Yeah, the thing's at the top. I didn't even need to do all that. That's funny. I guess I thought like they were gonna make me like do more stuff to like get up there. So I was like, oh, the sounds are really nice. Look at these little foxes. I get they're also tutorializing the game a bit, but I'm like, almost that Pokemon style. I'm like, I've played these games before. Let me go look for stuff I want to find. Oh yeah, for the version of Blue's Clues. I grew up with not the new guy, the guy before the new guy, Steve or something. Look at all these foxes. They're so cute. Oh, they're sniffing. You must be my new friend. It's so cute. Okay. Oh. Oh, I think they like you. Oh. Okay, so what now? I don't think I go back in here, do I? No, so then what? Hi, maybe I do just go back to the lobby. But is this like the lobby of the game? Like, is this like the main menu? No. It's weird. They shouldn't have called it the lobby. My body feels strangely light. Goddess, your body. Wait, my hands, my feet. What's happening? Don't tell me I'm... No way! Huh. Excuse me. To do, going viral in story mode. Ducky and May are searching for fame, but who would have thought that fame would come knocking on its own? Sure. The art is very cute. Let me look for stuff. Yeah, this is where the demo started, this place. Which I think is smart because, like, it's a little too chatty from the beginning, if I'm being honest. Like, again, I think the story is cute, but, like, in a lot of games like this that are so like gameplay focused, less is more. Like make the story like a fun treat I get to have, and not like, I feel like with them front loading so much story, it is kind of making me feel like, oh, like I'm kind of dreading the story now because they've given me so much of it and they haven't given me enough gameplay. But the gameplay is coming soon. And they had a good amount of stuff they wanted to set up, so like I can understand some of it, but it's like, bro. Oh, someone came out of the shrine. We're from Plum News. May I ask you a few questions? Sure. A rumor spreading online that lost items are always returned to their owners. Always? If anyone loses anything, just come see us and we'll take care of it. Oh, anything at all? Of course, anything, anywhere, anyone, even special. Did you hear that, folks? You can visit this shrine to get your lost stuff back. Speaking of lost stuff, folks in the city seem to be losing their belongings more than usual recently. Do you know what's with this phenomenon? A strange phenomenon, huh?
Huh?
Wait, my mic! Where did it go? Huh? Hey, my bag's missing. Oh my stuff is gone too. My hat is gone too. What the heck? This shrine is a scam! Excuse me? This shrine is fake! Ugh. Goddess? I'm alright, it's just my powers. Find your trusty duck hat. Okay. Thank you. Give me that rich scene. The demo started a little bit after this, actually. Let's start with a nice little zoom out. Get a little lay of the land. So it looks like a little ducky. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Okay. Oh, and then you get additional objectives. Okay, let's start zooming in. Get a nice little sense of things first. That reminded me of the duck hat, but that's not quite it. Okay. Okay, isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? Okay. Okay. I know I'm not that zoomed in. There's that guy's toupee, by the way. We're not looking for that yet. We're just looking for the duck hat. It won't be like... Oh, here it is. Okay, and now... Now we retrieve the visitor's lost items. And now they show... Like, we can scroll with the mouse wheel over here to see all of them. Already found this one. Alright, let's kind of just mostly go in order, though. Black umbrella. And we'll give it like a little try, and then we'll, oh, let's get the scythe, though. It's right here. Yeah, we'll mostly go in order, but... Oh, let's start the mic, actually. But if we see stuff along the way... Clicking that. Oh, is this the umbrella? This is like a different umbrella? Hey, thank you for the sub. Oh no, it's like that's a cane, not an umbrella. I was like, what? Let's see. You gotta unfocus the eye a little bit. I forgot what I was looking for a second. I got distracted by the umbrella. I'm looking for the mic. That doesn't count as the umbrella. Fair enough. Okay, and the mic has that little pink square. But also a crown. Oh, did that not count? I clicked on it and now it's gone from her, but... Okay, whatever. Mike. Aha! I had a feeling it'd be by the ice creams, because I'm like, that's a good hiding spot for it. Okay, now we're looking for... Oh no, then I have to find her to give it back. That's kind of a cute thing. So she's standing there with the banana. There she is. There she goes. Okay, now a bottle. There we go. It's a little precise for the thing, but I get it because like you don't want to make it... You kind of have to make clicking really precise in games like this, because if you make it too imprecise, then you can like accidentally like solve the puzzles and stuff. Now we're looking for the baby crying, and he's holding a thing of broccoli, and he's in a diaper. There he is. All right, now let's look for that umbrella, the black umbrella. We got ooh, nice wrist crack. We got fooled by the this guy. He had a cane. And yeah, I mostly take things kind of like zone based. We'll do the edge of the area first. And then we'll check the center a little bit better. Oh, is anyone missing sunglasses? There's sunglasses right here. I thought that could be something. Okay, no. Black umbrella. There's a cat in here. There's... A little surprised I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Let's see. Looking through these zones. I had looked here. Let's look more to the center. Oh, that's fun. That was just like a just because interaction. Oh, that baby got big. Oh my god. That's cute. Yeah, fun little details like that definitely go a long way. Okay, umbrella. Oh, also, we have to give him his scythe back. Where the fuck's this umbrella at? I don't think it'll be too hard to find, but we might want to skip. Oh, here's that suitcase. We might want to skip until we can, and that needs to go back to the guy in the red jacket. Oh no, he's on fire. The umbrella in here? Okay. Oh, we found this by accident. Okay. So the red jacket guy. Then we need to find the grandma who's on the ground. There she is. And then we have a guy with a newspaper.
Hey.
That's his toupee. We have a halo. So we'll look for that next. I should kind of start in the center because I feel like we're also still missing that umbrella. Now it could be like, oh, there it is. Literally a quick little lean and we found it. It's calling to mind Where's Waldo for me. Yeah, that's like the OG hidden object guy. Hidden guy game. Okay, so now we're looking for this guy. Crown. I wish they did like kind of remove or like put these in a different spot, the ones that I found. Okay, let's see. Crown. I like this pizza that's here. Do a big zoom out. I could have sworn it was on this lady's head and then like, because I thought I took it off her head. Okay, so we're looking for a crown, gold crown. I was literally thinking if that's a Breaking Bad reference. Okay. Looking for a gold crown or a gold halo. Mostly the crown though. I don't like to look for multiple things at once. Gold crown. Okay, scanning rose bushes. donut here. Gold crown. What's this? Oh. It's kind of fun. Oh, here's the halo. And then it goes to this guy. Now I just need the gold crown. Okay. What's Santa got in that sleigh? Nah, he don't got nothing.
Oh.
Oh, here it is. Oh, is this not it? Oh, I'm looking for one with the red thing on the side. Okay, so this isn't it. Interesting. That's a fun little subversion. No help or help. I do not want help yet. There's also in-game help, I think, so I'd probably take that before I take y'all's answer, to be honest. Oh, there it is. See, stuff can always be found. Yay! Everyone likes us now, because we did a good job. Happy to help. G game, yeah, the crown. So it is true that Goddess May's shrine returns lost stuff or whatever. You hear that, Ducky? Word spread for us for sure. Yeah, like that's a cute little thing. It's like, oh no, it's not the right crown. There's the streamer girl. I'm Kate. Nice to meet you. What's your name? You can call me Ducky. That's cute. It suits your hat. Thank you. Are you the caretaker of the shrine? I guess you could say that. Who are you calling cute? I'm May Long, the very goddess you keep going on about. What? Why is the dragon goddess so tiny? Are you some kind of pixie? Stop poking my cheek. Disrespectful girl. I never thought a goddess would be so adorable and tiny. Whoa, goddess, please calm down. Oh, right. Now that the goddess finally shows herself, let's take a selfie. Okay, everyone, look at the camera. Ugh. This is so cute. I'm going to post this on Instapics. Goddess, what is Instapics? I don't know. Some toys for kids these days. What, you guys don't know Instapics? Insta what? Never heard of it. It's an app where you post pictures for followers. It's a big hit right now. Wait a minute. Did you say followers? Yeah, here, let me show you. Take a photo with her first. If you don't know who's famous, I'll tell you. Now do you see anyone like that? Anyone cute, something like that? Find a celebrity and take a selfie with them. Oh my god, it's the fucking, isn't this somebody, right? This is like someone from like FNAF or something, or am I making that up? Who is this? It's just like a scary guy.
Hey!
So yeah, that was cute. What do we have here? A tuxedo mask? But as a lady? How interesting. It says masked man, but... See, they really need to not call this lobby because it sounds like I'm like quitting the game. Goddess, where are you going? Ugh. Is something wrong? You see, we're running low on food offerings, so I was thinking of going out to stock up on some more. Oh, that's right. You eat just like a regular person. Even though you're small, you eat the same amount as everyone else. Hey, stop judging how much I eat! Is there anything I can help you with? I usually handle this matter on my own, but I could use some help if you tag along. Request. Town folks requests are now open. Bargain Bonanza. The goss is a part-timer. Runaway foxes. Nice. Looks like the shrine is starting to gain popularity. Congrats. As you play through the story, sometimes you may need to earn enough popularity in order to unlock the next level. Don't worry, clearing requests, completing objectives, and finding Instapics will get popular in no time. Okay, that makes sense. This is another, like, kind of, you know, ethos of these kinds of games is, like, usually they have some level of gated progression. Normally, like, not 100% completion, but, like, you know, kind of like old school, like Mario or platformer tradition of, like, you need X amount of things to, like, open the next level. Okay. Let's see. What's going on here? Where does ducklings come from? Or recruit them to help us. Come say hi to your colleagues, Ducky. Hello. Why ducklings, though? Because they're cost effective. What are you doing, madame? I'm making an offering to a shrine, can't you tell? Isn't that a bitch too much, madame? If you don't believe in the goddess, at least keep it to yourself. Now hurry up and arrange the offerings. See, now the story feels like a treat because it's like, I'm opting in. In return, I can poke your cute chubby cheeks. I'm not a doll for some little girl to play with. I'm a goddess. Please, please, your cheeks are like marshmallows. I said no, you insolent girl. Wow, I got so many photos of people at the shrine today. The school newspaper, some shit or whatever. The auto is a little fast. Okay, we gotta take the auto off. It's too fast. I'll take it off next time I go into dialogue. Maybe here? The newspaper's going to be great. Yeah, it's like way too fucking fast. It still has like the thing above them for some reason. Even though I've done this already, but okay. Alright, anybody else? There's only one other guy, so we'll click on him, see what's going on. I told you to put more glue on your wig so it wouldn't fall off like last time. I swear I did glue it on right. That's cute. Okay. Let's do some of these requests. Ooh, you know what? I mean, we'll still have like an hour or so to go. Let's do a hard one. The goddess is a part-timer. Join May for the day at her part-time job and help serve customers some interesting orders. I'm scared. Is this like timed or something? All right, lock in, lock in, lock in. Look at how good the art is. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at that cow. I couldn't zoom in on it in time. You'll pay the perfect day to come in. We're in for a busy one. You realize we're running a special promotion today, yeah? What promotion, boss? The Build Your Own Burger promo, obviously. What, didn't it just end recently? It's back? Yeah, our sales tripled because of it. You still remember what to do, yeah? Yes. Good, and who's this kid? Oh, he's my assistant. You've got an assistant now? You know I'm only paying one salary today. I know. Okay, I'm counting on you then. I'm like so excited to see what this is. Do we have to do this kind of work? Of course, even a goddess needs money to live. So what do I need to do? It's simple. Just help me gather ingredients for the customer's orders. Look, our first customer is already here. Oh. Oh my god, I'm scared. Maybe it is timed. Oh my god. Hi, so I can order anything today? I'll have a burger that's as cute as me. Can you do that? Certainly. Oh, make it sweet too. Do you know why? Because I'm the cutest and sweetest bunny. Hee hee. Understood. Order received. Please wait a moment. Okay, I don't think it's timed. Like, I'm a little disappointed it's not timed, but I'm also like kind of like logistically I think it should be timed, but But like having to do it wise, I'm glad it's not timed. Does that make sense? And a lot of these are underneath things too. What? Is it safe to assume the ingredients would be like somewhere else? Like not in the... Put away the dirty dishes. Oh. Oh no. The bugs in the restaurant. Oh, there's also optional things here. She comes back every day bringing extra spicy sauce with them. Yeah, I want to just get rid of the dishes. Okay. That's fun. So there's like extra objectives. The dirty dishes. Only one more dirty dish left. We'll do that first. Let's zoom out and try to get a sense of... If I was a dirty dish... There's a list in the corner. Okay, cool. Nice. Another dirty dish. Hey, look, it's a McDonald's guy. Legally distinct McDonald's guy. Okay, they could be on other floors too. Okay, so then also, what else do we need to do? And what's going on here? Jared, the least busy on the team, somehow always is employee of the month. Guess he knows how to stay on the boss's good side. Speed, Grandma's lifelong chicken partner. She always brings it to her shift. Oh, cute. Look at her go. Look at her go. Okay. Okay. Still working a little bit for that. Okay, so we have to find rainbow shakers right here, right? And then we would do the cherries next, just because they're out, like they're out and about. All these things are going to be like hidden or behind something. The talented sheriff of Sheriff Beef, protecting everyone from hunger with delicious burgers. A cab includes Sheriff Beef. Just don't forget. Oh, so cute.
Oh?
Okay, let's see. So we're looking for... I don't know if that counts as... Ooh, find plushies for the cow plushies for the kids. Interesting. Find all the hidden ninja boys. Oh, destroy ordering kiosk, free the stuck frozen guy. Okay. I mean, I hope the ingredients aren't in the dumpster, but... Is there something for like litter? Maybe not. Okay. I feel like there's probably not any more stuff here. There might be though. Let's go back inside. Okay, so we're looking for the ice cream, and then also there's someone in the slushy machine or something. It's like free someone from the slushy machine. Oh, here's the other ninja. This is just like nice to clean up. Okay, so we kind of have to click on stuff for these things. I will say in general, I think I'm like not as into clicking on the stuff to find stuff. But like you do get, because I do feel like I'm just randomly clicking on things. Ooh, we can eat all these. Oh, but then they come back. That's fair. She had chats with the customers so much they barely get to order. It must be her technique for slacking off. Okay. Looking for these, and they're all underneath stuff. I feel like I don't have a great method to like what stuff I'm clicking on and how I figure that all out. There we go. That's kind of cute. Okay, I will say there is logic to, in the game's defense, there is logic to this kind of stuff where it's like, oh, like the ice cream came from like where the ice cream was at. So then by that logic, the donuts. Let's look for donuts. Okay, we got, there's sweets over here. We got burgers and stuff. Is there like a donut spot? Because this is a donut, right? I feel like it's a donut. But where are the donuts? I see tomatoes. I see veggies and stuff. Maybe there isn't a donut spot. Me zooming out to go to the donut shop. Okay. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. We could also look for... This is just another ice cream, right?
Oh. Oh.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh, is this something? Hold on. Moody Mad shouts at every customer. Calls as if they were her recent ex. The real question is why she's still working here. Oh no, this just reminds me of this. I don't want the answer, but I'm curious if you guys found it already. Well, how could you? Because you can't, or like if you have an idea on where to click. Because you can't really find it because it's like I have to click it for you to find it. Rainbow ice cream. And it's now going to be by the ice cream? That seems kind of silly. Where are you, ice cream? This is the harder one. But I'm like, I want to see how hard the hard ones get. The instructions on the wall are just a joke. He looks sharp, but his brain isn't. Don't hold it against him. Oh, fun. Oh! Guys, I forgot about the doors. Okay, so something's got to be in here for sure. Maybe my sherbet? Really? Hey, I'm back. I see you're still on. Yeah, I'll be on for at least like another half hour. There's gotta be something in here. We're looking for these 2 items, and they're gonna be underneath something or inside something. I just found this area, which is cool, but I don't think this has anything. But also, let's look at our checklist, our optional stuff. Free the stuck frozen guy. That has to be... Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Thank you, kid. Not gonna leave this place. Yay, we did it. And there's our thing. Oh my god, we did it. Okay, great. Great, great. Okay, so I could go in there. Because I forget you can go into some of the doors. We just killed a sentient slow man. Yeah, but he was evil, so it's okay. What do you think you're doing to my lunch? That's my donut from Donnie Donut. I stood in line all morning being the office workers to get it. Oh, you're saying too much sugar is bad for my health? Well, you're not wrong there. So give me something healthy and you can have this triple glazed donut. Bring the boss a big egg. That took so long for me. Oh, look, it's so cute. It's so cute. We couldn't get anything today. That right, little miss? Yes, sir. Great, then the three of us want burgers to match how cool we are. Can you pull that off? No problem. Your orders will be ready shortly. Whoa, this place is pretty hip. Bring this to the front when they're ready. Okay, make the coolest burger. I should also see how are these optional things doing. Put away the dirty dishes. There's still one more dirty dish. Let's look for that dirty dish. Because I really want to do all this stuff. This is like the kind of game where like there aren't that many games where I feel like doing the 100% is like really valuable, but like I just get more game and more challenge if I do that here. It feels good. Where the fuck is this dirty dish? Oh shit, I went back here again. I will say though, we didn't actually max out what's going on here. Can we like open this up? Yeah, that's the thing. Stop right there. How dare you disturb Mr. Octopus? So we need some ink for the burger. I hate to say, oh, I forgot that I even needed this. Find the octopus a friend. That doesn't count as a bug though, right? Because it's a bat. Okay. Where could this fucking dirty dish be? I also don't think they're gonna advance without me, like, telling them to advance. So maybe we can just focus on the main objective. Let's look for this, like, legally distinct can of Coke. Glass of Coke. Okay, we can just quickly check the outside. Some stuff's changed a little bit. We have these guys now. We have this guy. Oh, this could be the friend. Yeah. A little stereotypical, like, oh, he can only be friends with other fucking squids and octopuses. A little close-minded of you, but alright. It's like, oh, you know who you'll be friends with? The guy who looks just kind of like you, you know? Nice. Got the glasses. I will say the con is that sometimes is a little squid a child what's going on. It's best not to think about these things too closely. I will say something that's kind of a con to like a game that has this sort of structure of like leaning a little too heavily into like the hidden stuff is like you can kind of just click your way and fall ass backwards into like the solution. Well, I much prefer something like that where it's like I can find the stuff out in the open personally. So I hope they don't lean too hard into like the interactivity because I just personally prefer when it's more of finding this stuff, but like let me know in the chat what you guys think. Oh, that's also they did another like sneaky, there's this one that looks the same but it's not. Okay, so now we need a burger and some bacon. We need it like burnt. I wonder, is there a way I can get him to burn it? I don't know if I even need to click that much, but okay, now we need bacon. It's gonna be inside something. What's going on with this guy? Randy Drew's opening his own burger shop, but now, for now, he has a small boy doing dishes. Bacon. bacon. Bacon, bacon.
Huh.
If I was a strip of bacon, where would I be? Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Oh.
Oh, it's the cow plushie for the kids. Where's the bacon? Can I go in here? Or I haven't gone in here yet. Okay, no. Bacon. Bacon.
Oh.
Cute. Hey! Where's the bacon? Let's think, let's think. Okay, we don't have to, we just have to look and click. Oh, there's another cow plushie. See, it's like sometimes I can find stuff by accident, like the con, but I don't know. It's not the worst thing in the world. Hey, Neens, thank you for the sub. Okay. Where is the bacon? I love this game and 100%ed it. I really like it. I did check the freezer room, but I didn't look that hard, so. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Needs, how do you feel in general about the split between, like, holistically, not even just this game, but stuff that you have to interact with to find it versus just out and about? I personally prefer stuff that's out and about, but I understand that the interactivity allows for, like, just another layer of stuff. Like, I'm not against it. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of torn on it. I liked it a little bit more in Hidden Folks, where everything was kind of like that. Like, to me, it kind of takes a little bit away from the, like, find the stuff. Oh, that's my Tamagotchi dying. Okay, we gotta keep this one alive, guys. Hold on. Let's at least give it some food. This freaking bat comes today. I liked it that it had the icons to let you know which ones. Yeah. I do think, like, I wasn't sure on the icon at first, but I think the icon was the right move. I'm on this level, which is, like, labeled as, like, hard. So maybe, like, the harder ones have more stuff. I prefer when there's only a couple things that are interactive. I have been enjoying, though, that they have, like, a logic to them. And that's kind of like a sub-element of the game. Okay, I hope he's full now. He's bored of eating candy and pie. All he eats is candy and pie. Oh, hold on. Yes, I have that game too. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. On my list of games to, like, I have, like, that kind of on deck section of my Backloggd. On the list of those games, I also have Nippets as well. Did you like Nippets more or less than this one? I'm gonna play both, but let me do my little quests in Tamagotchi so my Tamagotchi doesn't die. You gotta live, baby. I gotta get you to full adulthood. I just started Nippets. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, keep me posted. I won't play that literally next because I'd want to, like, break them up a little bit more, but it's on my list. I think Lost and Found Co. I think I will like Lost and Found Co. the most, though. Okay, cool. Okay, he's getting buff. He's getting really healthy. He's 2 years old. His effort could be higher, but I think we'll leave it at that. Sorry, baby. I gotta work. Okay. So let's think about this fucking bacon thing. Yeah, I played Mixtape and the Mario Wonder DLC between them. Nice. Yeah, I played Mixtape as well. Okay, let's lock the fuck in. Where the fuck could this bacon be? I feel like it'd be like something funny, like with pigs or something, but like there's no pigs here, and they didn't make the cop a pig, which I feel like, you know, why not? Plus the cop already had like a little interaction with like you click him and his sunglasses fall off. Guys, I don't know what the fuck to do with this fucking bacon thing. I feel like I've clicked on so many things.
Hey! Hey!
Where the hell is this bacon? I don't know. I guess I'd have to name it myself. Like, I'm kind of bummed that it doesn't come with a name, or that doesn't ask you to name it. I like these guys. Where the fuck's this bacon at, guys? Check if it's outside. I hope it's not outside. It's kind of gross. My fancy cricket is struggling. I'm about to lose all those points because I counterpicked that Batman game that everyone I think is gonna love. The previews have been very positive. I'm kind of scared. I'm just hoping it's like an 80 and not like a 90, because the 90 would really kill me. An 80, I think I can take that. And oh, here's the other cow plushie. Okay, guys, where the fuck would this bacon be? I'm at a loss. I don't know where this is at. If anyone has ideas for clicking, let me know. I feel like I've looked everywhere. There's another bug. And we can use the hints. Oh, I don't want to use the hint. We have everything we need right here in our mind. Hello? Where the fuck is the bacon? What the hell? Let's zoom out. We gotta take like an eye break and reconfigure ourselves. I know we can find this. And I want to find it without the hint if I can. Okay. Bacon, bacon, bacon. What the fuck would it be? Isaiah and I are tied for first at the moment. Nice. I'm surprised Miles is in first with that. They had Mixtape, right? Ooh. I didn't like that. That was scary. Which I don't know if Mixtape's gone down or not, but like I think it would like launched at like a 90 something on OpenCritic, which is crazy. So I'm like, okay, well that's like 1,000,000 points. There's obviously something I haven't clicked. I like the hints in the game as well. Ugh. I know, but I don't want to turn to it yet. We have a little bit of time left in stream. I'm gonna try to do it on my own, or with chat. But don't Google it to tell me the answer. Scout's honor. If you click on the bacon, it'll point you in the right direction. That's fair. Have you gotten a level 2 lately? I haven't. Is that a leading question? Is there bacon up there? I never saw those cats. Oh my god, it's right there. What the fuck? Did you know that? Be honest. Did you know? I don't remember where any of it is, to be honest. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. I did this level weeks ago. Oh, how'd you like the game overall, though? Oh. Brains. Brains. So sorry, at your table shortly. Ooh, find all objectives. Okay. I found a charming. Probably my first. Oh, nice. Well, you're in for a treat. I didn't finish it, but I really liked Hidden Folks. I believe that's like on kind of everything as well, so it's kind of nice. That one does lean more on the you click things to interact with it, but I really like their implementation of that. And then if you want something like quick and casual, there's a studio and publisher, they're self-published, called Travelin' Cats, 2 L's, Travelin' Cats. And they sell them for like, some of them are free and then some of them are like $3. But they do these like micro hidden object games. They're not really hidden objects, but they're like find the cats. And they're like basically like illustrations with like a little bit of sound design attached to it, and you're just looking for cats. And it's something like they'll give you a scene, like I'll make it up. It's like, this is a street in Paris, and there'll be like 82 cats, and you'll find like the first like 30 like pretty quickly, and then after that it kind of like, you know, slowly it takes you a little bit longer to find like the other cats and stuff. And I really like that. But it's funny, a lot of like hidden object games I don't end up finishing because I think I like play them like that one time and then I kind of forget to like finish them. This one I'd really like to finish. All those look cute. I think Hidden Folks has been lurking in the Steam backlog. Yes, that's definitely like one of the best ones. Also, Cherry, you said this is your first hidden object. Have you tried Spot the Difference games? Because those are also very fun. They're very similar to hidden objects, obviously. And the one I love from that is Tiny Lands, which I also haven't finished, but I'm working on that slowly. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck, and there's already Tiny Lands 2 out. So when you're doing Tiny Lands 1, you can play 2. Yeah, I did find the bacon. It was on the roof, just like in this corner. So, not my favorite hiding spot, but it is cool that the roof changes like every time. And I had a feeling that there was something like crazy. I remember you talking that up at some point. Gonna have to do a deep dive. Yeah. It's the rat. It's the fucking rat king. Oh, here's one of the brains. Or the brain. I really liked Season of Mystery Cherry Blossom Murders. Ooh, hold on. Let me put that on my Steam. Like, let me at least wishlist it. Hold on. Isaiah very nicely set up this great system. Don't ask me how it works because I don't know. Where there's like a switcher thing that I have. Because I stream on Mac. That's right here. And then I game on PC. That's right here. It's 2 monitors. I usually use both monitors to work on my Mac. But when I'm using my PC, I change the second monitor to be like what my PC sees. And I have a mouse and a keyboard. And at the click of a button, I can go from like it's pulling from the Mac to it's pulling from the keyboard and to the PC. And it's like super, super nice. It's really fast. Before that, I had like so many. It was like fucking nuts. Okay, let me see what game you said. You said it was. Hey, thanks for the sub. Oh, you little Brucey. Also, is there a Dodgers game today? Dodgers game today. Yes, today at 7 against the San Francisco Giants. Little rivalry game. Okay, that's coming up soon. Yay. Okay. Steam. Sorry, I keep not writing this down. Steam Season of Mystery Cherry Blossom Murders. I love hidden object games. They're so fun. Oh, that's interesting. It's like realistic. It's like vaguely photo. It's like it has, so no shade. It's like kind of ugly looking, but like I kind of like that. It feels like an old like PC game kind of look to it. It also reminds me of the art direction that there's a cooking game, Cook Serve Delicious. Amazing game, kind of ugly art. These feel like cousins a little bit. Okay, I wishlisted it. No promises, but having it on the wish list is one step closer to being a game I play. So, cool. It goes on sale often. I think it's one of those old CD. Yeah. Oh my god, I loved. That's what I forgot to mention at the top. Bob's Game In. I like hidden object games are fairly new to me in terms of like me as a gamer, but I loved the I Spy books. Like they were so fun. Oh my god, I would like go through one of those now. Like that's so fun. Okay, so now we have the mushrooms. So let's look for that next. Let's double check the outside a little bit for these mushrooms. They're purple, and they got a little like kind of stump to them. Look at that cat. Oh, it's a dog. Okay, I don't think it's on the outside. Okay, let's see. Purple stumpy mushroom. Okay. Looking at the tables, we see the kids have their stuff. We see the businessman. Let's move up a little bit more. We see this. No stumpy mushroom there. See the guy cleaning. We see... I have not ever watched cricket. Is it like baseball? Because you mentioned, speaking of baseball, have you ever seen cricket? Or maybe you're just in a sporty mood. Why did I fucking go in here? I don't think anything's in here. I don't know why I went in here. It's similar, yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I've never watched it. Mushroom. Oh, but it's gonna be out and about. It's not gonna be... Oh, here it is. Okay, now we have... Let's get this kind of like... I don't know. It's like a bun. Baseball fans are always impressed that cricket players catch balls without gloves. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, how fast is the ball moving? Because depending on the speed, that's like a little scary. So it's like a bun. It's like a toasted bun, kind of. Okay. I feel like it would be here, but it's not. Okay. Let's start taking it zone by zone. And also, oh, eyeball. I was just about to mention, like, we're kind of casually going to look for that too. Okay. Similar speeds, I think. That's kind of nuts. Where do you even watch cricket? Is my thing. Okay, toasted bun. It's like brown with like little seeds and stuff on there. Nothing's super coming to mind. I could try this on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing with sports. Like, it can be like a bitch to watch, depending on where stuff's like hosted and all that. Okay. Beep beep. All right, let's check again on the second area, just to make sure. It's like a toasted bun, basically. I really feel like it's here, but it's like not. Let's make sure it's not like somewhere cute, like on the walls or something. Okay. I will say, for like a hard level, it's pretty hard. I'm pretty satisfied with the challenge of this. These are also games that like I secretly love as co-op games. Toasted bun. Oh, is it just this? No, because it's not dark enough. But it's the right design, though. Okay, it should just be out and about. We shouldn't have to find it. I mean, we don't have to click for it. Almost, not quite. What's blackout mean in this context? Oh, for sports, yeah. In like baseball expiring every year. Like, do you mean like the games aren't on certain things? We might be able to watch our local teams normally again, but I'm not sure. I'm definitely no baseball expert. I just feel like watching the game because it's on. Isaiah's been actually, this is this week's Gamecast. If you want to check out another podcast plug, the Games and Not Games podcast. It's me, it's Isaiah. We talk games and then not games, and we were talking about sports' background because Isaiah's been watching a lot of the Dodgers and a little bit of the Lakers. So now it's like, I'm kind of like, it's like a comfort noise to me. I do sit and like watch it actively as well a little bit, and it's weird because like watching a baseball game feels And again, I never want to be the like anti-social media person because I actually really like social media a lot and like make my living partially because of social media. And I love a good TikTok scroll, but I will admit that I do think my brain rots a little bit from it. It's kind of like, it's like drinking soda to me. It's like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but if you drink enough of it, it's like, that's kind of bad though, right? Like you're probably drinking too much soda. That's kind of where I put, versus like, I feel like people act like it's cigarettes. I think it's more soda, but like you're drinking enough soda and your teeth are really just starting to rot. But that being said, like it feels so much better to like sit and watch like a baseball game or really watch anything versus just like sitting and scrolling. No, TikTok would be the soda. Baseball is just chill. Like you watch every game that your team is in. It's like that's just you watching the team. Like I don't think there's anything too good about that. Okay, guys, let's lock in. Let's just sort of cleanse our eyes, and we're gonna find this fucking bun. There it is, bitch. Oh my god, it fucking worked. I fucking told you, and I knew it was gonna be in that area. Let me know in the chat if you saw it already. If you saw it before I saw it, because I called it. I knew it would be in this area, and yet I didn't see it. Shout out to them. They hid that shit in plain sight. I did not know that was there. Okay. I did see that one. Nice, nice. They negotiate the broadcast contracts, so when a sports broadcaster like Amazon is streaming your local team, it won't let you watch it because they think that they... Yeah, okay, yeah. You did describe that well. And that stuff is annoying. Okay, so now I'm rubbing my hand a little bit. My hand started getting a little sore. Okay, so now we have this one, which is like, this one's like hidden a little bit more. It kind of looks like a bucket. Like it's this, but this color. But it's hidden a little bit. The noises are like kind of nasty, not gonna lie. It's one of the ninjas. Oh, here it is. No, it's a different color still. They're so fucking tricky with that. These little tricksters. I do feel like the bucket would be like out here, but maybe not. Okay. Could it be in here? Nah, pretty small space. We'll double check the freezer. I think there's kind of like, I think they kind of make you have only a certain amount of things in these kinds of places. Let's think. This is like almost it, because it's a bucket, but it's not like... But there's still another dish. Okay. Some of these noises are upsetting. Boss kept poking me until I cleaned all the dishes. No effects. Okay, so we're looking for the bucket. The bucket with the blue. You would think it'd be like so easy to see. Like it's kind of a distinct look. But also it's like it's hidden underneath something or behind something clickable. So like maybe there's like something we can do to like make this become blue is my thinking. this weird hand again. Fuck, bitch. I'm trying to figure out what this is at. Oh, where's this bucket? Okay, let's just double check the roof again. I don't think it's anywhere here. I'm seeing cats. I see like two guys talking. Bitch. Okay. Thinking. Oh my gosh, this is like so hard. This is what I asked for though. This is what I wanted. Okay. Where the hell is this? Am I bad at these games? Maybe I am. I really like them, but maybe I'm not good at them. Okay, where the fuck would this thing be? Again, we gotta have the eye clarity. The eye clarity. Another bucket. The character's like Yotsuba. Ooh, I'm not familiar. There's another bucket, but that's not. He doesn't have that blue cap stuff to it. Yeah, isn't that cute? I do feel like something spills into this or something, but then also there's the other one. What the hell? We gotta think. I'm shocked that I can't find this. Where are you? Where are you? Ew. And this is also a bucket too. Alright, y'all, you got any thoughts? Because we might have to go to the hint. Okay, let's think. Inside or behind something clickable. It was just the employee of the month thing. I got excited for a second. I really feel like I clicked everything that I could. Oh, hey, here's a cow. So we can move. It could be something with moving these carts. But I think these are the only carts we can move. Oh, here's another bug. Okay, we're cleaning up these side objectives though. That's nice. Hello? Where is the bucket with the blue thing? Find something clickable. And then also, what else is left? The dirty dishes, destroy ordering kiosk. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, nice. Okay. We're missing one ninja, one dirty dish, and then this final objective. Yeah, maybe doing these other objectives will like give us mental clarity. If I was a dirty dish, where would I be? I was a dirty dish. What the heck? Hello? Dirty dish and also the ninja. Wow, that's really fucking hidden, you fucking bitches. That's fucking crazy. That's like next level hidden. I wouldn't even think to look at that. Oh my god, there's another one. Well, we gonna have to save it here because that took me way too long. Ugh, we do have a little bit of time. Well, we don't really have time left, but is this does anyone know if this is the last one? Oh, they want a specific kind of pepper? Oh yeah, you're asking for a lot. You're asking for a lot. I think we're gonna I think this is where we end. This is fun. This is good. It's the hard levels are really challenging. Obviously, I mean obviously, but as a reminder, this level is optional. I believe it's outside the main story, but yeah, it's just these games are just like really fun, and it's all about like combing over the details of a scene. So especially like I think the bonus of the video game aspect, I do enjoy these like as books and stuff too, but the video game aspect kind of gives it that like pleasing visual. And as you can see, there's also like a layer of interactivity that you can use where you can hide objects inside other things or underneath stuff, and that kind of, you know, gives it a little bit of flair that you can't get outside of games. So that is that. But yeah, y'all, thank you for hanging out and watching me play. That was Lost and Found Co. And it was really fun, and I recommend it.